You know Punky Brewster? Do you know who that is?
I do. It's a woman who some might say slapped God in the face.
Yeah, so that's like the bad kind of reduction.
Yeah.
What if I were to tell you about the good time of a reduction? How about your assessed value on your property taxes? 86% of the people who go to ownwell.com/thedumbzone will get a reduction. The good kind.
The good kind, and they will do it easily. You don't have to go. You don't have to get paid by George Soros or whoever to go protest. You don't have to get a Molotov cocktail or a welding mask and protest. You just go to this website. They protest it for you. Like Dan said, 86% of people get money back.
You only pay them less if they get you saving.
That's right.
You ever heard of that? It's insane.
Never. Ownwell.com/thedumbzone is how you get this process started. You sign up. They'll take care of it this year. They'll take care of it next year into perpetuity. It starts at the website, ownwell.com/thedumbzone. Ownwell.
Hello, friends. Happy Monday. We are broadcasting live to tape today from the Game Day Men's Health Studios in downtown Dallas. Yeah.
It's Boner Month.
Is it really? Is there a special month for March?
Sex Month.
Sex Month?
Yeah.
I thought it was Women's Month.
It's Sex History Month.
Too many nut March, or isn't there a no nut November?
We could work on it.
Women's History Month.
Okay, we'll celebrate that.
Women's history? Yeah, where would they be without us?
Man, they should have picked a shorter month.
Hey.
Why do you want to rip on the women?
March is a good month.
A lot of days.
They're all good months.
A lot of days to remember women's history.
Positive, Jake. They're all good months.
Just ask them about it.
What? Oh, the ladies?
Actually, you should ask him about it. I find that to be a funny, incisive, and not offensive bit at all to ask the woman in your life some women's history. See how much they know. Just like they love the WNBA. What are you doing?
Are you taking selfies?
No. It's just a
FaceTiming?
Guy at my front doors. Turns out to be just a package. Oh,
okay.
I almost spilled my
Dude,
water
you did
again.
that-
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're allowed to notice that one because it was audio.
Cover the water. Yeah. No, I don't
You're
know
good.
why my ring automatically.
He just morphs into Norm slowly. Slowly. No way.
I am morphing into an old, at least. Like, how do you know that you're old? There's all these different signs and everything, but I've never had this happen before, not even in 2008. And maybe this is because I'm now a businessman, very well versed in the world of the business. I know how to write something off, kind of. But when the Iran and bombing and stuff, I thought, ooh, what will that do to the stock market? I've never thought that before in my life.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm closer to grabbing that money. Maybe because I'm into business. Now, I don't know why, but I just thought, God, I should have called Sean Kernan yesterday and said, hey, let's sell.
Take everything out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think that way, but obviously I'm not involved really in the market, but I know that it affects our business in the sense of people advertise. I don't know. That's interesting to hear you say that. Never in a million years would that cross my mind.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll see. As the aging process continues with you.
Yeah.
Like never in a million years would you have thought about retiring from flag football, but it's now flowing through your mind. It's out there.
It's flowing. I would say that it's
You and
flowing
LeBron.
at a more dribbling type pace.
You
than
and LeBron
it
are just not sure.
Was weeks ago.
The people need it.
I almost just drove by the field yesterday.
Just like H.I. McDonough would drive by the convenience store.
Yeah, or like radio.
What do you mean?
It's a reject.
Oh,
Radio with special needs, Dan.
I never watched the movie Radio, but I thought I knew the whole thing by watching the trailer.
You probably did. I have
Black Forrest Gump, right?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more R. They turned the R knob a little bit more.
Mhm.
Okay. He didn't go full R, did he?
No, but
Never go full R.
and I have a.
Boy, who's our Robbie
If
Hoffman
you put
in
me
that?
on Fear Factor, I would have a better chance drinking the stuff that got the show canceled than I would watching a movie about both football and retarded people and not crying. There's a 0% chance that I cannot cry. That's
You cried at Radio?
without a doubt, dude. If there's a movie about either of those two things, I'm probably tearing up. If you put them both in the same movie.
I forgot what the sad part was, but yeah, I definitely did too.
I think the sad part about any movie with special needs generally is that people are like, this person sucks.
Yeah, they're mean to
So,
him.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a bunch of mean people to the special needs guy?
Yeah.
Mm.
But then they let him play, and then he won the Heisman, and yeah, it's a real.
He had
What
a
if they
shrimp
were
co-
like,
a
the
shrimp
reason I'm
company.
being mean to you is because I'm racist?
Right.
You
need to
should
get
be,
it
I'm
right.
treating you like everyone else.
Right.
That is what your goal is, right?
Yeah.
So what's the problem here?
You heard the word I used.
Yeah, I didn't say the R word. That would be terrible.
Anyways,
Anyway.
flag football, we're not doing that.
Oh, I wanted to start the show with saying that today we will be doing an MBR, a monthly business review.
The people love it.
Maybe we'll be looking into the stock market. We'll see how it's holding as the show goes on. Also, we are announcing a save the date. Is this gay?
A little bit.
That STD.
So we're doing a DZGSE again this year.
You're transmitting something right now.
A DumbZone generic summer event. Last year, it was at a place called The Shacks at something.
The local shacks at Austin Ranch.
Mhm.
Okay.
I just said a bunch of words.
No, that was great, and those fit. And that's where our buddy Jerry owned that place. He owned it very well. See that? Ownwell.com/thedumbzone. Anyway, it went great. A lot of people were there. Brandon Aubrey even stopped by for a cameo. Then they sold it the next week. They sold
Is that
it,
what happened?
and it's no longer even a bar.
Well, you sell high.
Yeah, I think
There
that's
you
what it was.
go.
Yeah.
This guy knows business, man. He's prepped.
I heard it was that Grandscape takes a sideways view at human trafficking, and Jerry was caught up in.
Mm.
Oh. Maybe.
It's closed down nonetheless.
There's lots of rumors,
Yeah.
and no one's really sure. Yeah, anyway, so now we're looking for a different place. We've been looking. We feel pretty good.
Yeah.
90% good.
Right. We
But
chose
not-
the 90.
Yeah, but not good enough to totally make the announcement today. But we have a date, Saturday, June 6th, 6/6. Obviously, we try to make it as close, the closest Saturday to 6/9 that we can.
Obviously.
Right. So, June 6th. Just save the date. We're going to be doing something 6 to 9 p.m. on Saturday, June 6th. But now we do a weekend check. It will be brought to us by Qualis Men's Health.
Hey, get your roof rock hard. Get your roof.
You could get a
in
hard
a good
roof.
move.
Didn't,
in a good mood.
Brian told me the other day that he could actually...
Do the patchwork roof.
But they do every roof. No, he never said the patchwork roof. That's a great idea.
Oh, I thought we talked about that.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we talked about the patchwork floor from Flooring Direct.
Yeah, and Brian weighed in and said, "Hey, pal, we could take a run at a patchwork roof." In any case, it all starts.
Because he does clay tile, all composites, metal, everything.
Yes.
30% of their business is specialty roofing installs.
That's pretty sick. To have a special roof.
You came up with the retractable roof, which was a genius idea.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
call or do they have a number, or we just give the website?
You can call if you're an old 817-500-9008.
If you're concerned about the stock market and the bombs affecting that. Like, I'm not concerned. Am I like,
you don't want your identity to
the
get stolen.
loss of life? That was not my thought. It was.
Why would that? I mean,
what about the loss of 401k?
I get it.
Right.
I think you're being honest. But how about I could save you a little bit of money with a free roof inspection?
Okay.
And then if
I'm
you do get a new roof, your insurance company, Qualis, is going to work with them, so you're just paying the deductible. If you get that roof inspected, you can get some merch. If you get a new roof through Qualis, they'll pay for a $690 sit-in on your behalf. QualisGC.com. Specialty roofs and more. At Qualis Roofing and more.
Their slogan? Do we have a Qualis song?
Yeah, we don't have to play it.
Oh.
Who's up?
Oh, I'll go first. I want to make it quick. Just because, we got a lot going on today's show. It's bracket season. Very excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
He's back, folks.
We're really prepping hard.
Crunching the numbers.
Yeah. Printing out all the... Oh, my God, the models.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. A lot of bracket stuff going to go on.
God, we should do a top 10 team right now. How would the three of us do?
All right, I'll give you a choice. Gym talk, quick TiVo. These are all stuff you're going to get this week at some point. Or the story of my mom's first period.
Man, I really wanted gym talk until that.
I know, but think of it this way. You'll get gym talk later this week if we take the period.
But do we save our dessert for last?
So
So
give us gym talk.
Okay. Real quick, you guys know I go to the gym. I'm certainly not the oldest guy at that gym.
This is a commercial gym.
24-hour fitness.
Okay.
But I feel
Dump
like
that.
of all the people... What?
Dude, that was the first thing I thought.
Dump that.
What?
Just
This
saying
whole
the name.
game you had to play.
It's a gym that's open pretty much all
okay.
the time.
Valley Fitness heard that we were...
I'll tell you what.
saying
We should be hitting up 24-hour fitness. It's proven to be the business that has locations across the Metroplex. Anyway, I'm at the gym. I go pretty often. I try to go every other day, maybe every 3 days, but I have determined now, after I'm looking at all the guys in there, I'm the most out-of-shape guy who regularly goes to the gym. Like, because I am a regular. If you go to that gym, you probably know me.
They call you Big Dog.
They call me Big Dog. And I think then I was looking at myself in the mirror last night, like, why? Why am I this disgusting if I actually go to the gym? Maybe I need to start doing more.
No.
Anyway.
You need to start looking at photos of yourself from not that long ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you, man. You are a fatty.
Well,
You look great
Was I a
now.
baddie? Am I a baddie now?
Yeah.
I saw a girl today and I was like, is she a baddie? I love that term.
Do you?
Am I
Okay.
allowed to say baddie?
I
Yeah.
want you to.
I think most women take that as respect.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
so as I'm getting out of my car, I see a girl getting out of her car, but she's carrying, it's a baby car seat. I'm like, I don't think we don't have like a whatever you call that.
Daycare type thing.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Place where you take little kids and leave them. So I thought, oh, that's interesting. And then she looked like probably like 20 or so, pretty young. I thought, oh, here she is. Wow, by herself. Probably, you get married that young, early divorce. This could be my Jordan Hudson. Because if you think about it, I wouldn't have had to go through the whole I'm pregnant and do that and waking up. Like, she already had the baby. It's there. And I've told you I really loved
Baby stage.
the fathering thing. It was a lot of fun. But I wasn't great at it. I got better. I could see where my dad, who once he got divorced, like his next kid had it all. This is my third time through the lineup. And that feels perfect. Like, what do they do in Major League Baseball? They know the game. They've seen all the pitches. They're ready to roll. Like, our softball team will be so good, me and my new Jordan Hudson.
You won't be mad at her because she's not uneffable, you know? So you'll be like in a good mood all the time because you'll be having sex with your hot wife.
But it also turns out she could be younger than I thought.
Uh-oh.
Because I wasn't wearing my glasses. It was a little far away. And then when I'm upstairs on a machine, I see her talking to somebody, and she took the baby out and was like burping it. It's a fake baby.
Oh.
Is this a high school thing?
Yeah.
What?
To teach responsibility or maybe promote abstinence or something. Basically, like, look how much babies suck. You don't want them. Don't have sex.
So you have to take the fake baby home and act like you have an actual baby all weekend. So if you go to the gym, you got to bring the fake baby.
Yeah.
You go to the store, you got to bring, like,
Okay.
it shows you that.
I'm interested, but I have a lot of questions. So, what age are you think this is a high school exercise?
I've seen high school,
Was it
classes
not?
do this.
And it was during time when school would be off, I guess. Dan?
What? Like, it was Saturday.
Okay. You got it on the weekend.
Yeah.
But did people take their real baby to the gym to work out with them at that age?
Well, I guess if you don't find a sitter.
Then you don't go to the gym usually, right? Like, it's not like...
Yeah, but it's a fake baby.
Yeah, so but that's what I'm saying.
My Jordan Hudson wants to keep it together.
They're almost there.
But she might be in high school, so then I'm backing off, and she's my Jordan Hudson. Like I said,
Wisely, you were far away. You didn't have your Jason Kidd glasses on.
Right.
I get it, but they're kind of doing half the exercise because almost nobody would do this. So this would be like if they gave it to me and I took it to NASCAR and was like, yeah, but it's...
Put the big headphones on it.
Yeah, it's like it's not something you would do with a baby, right? You don't just see people bringing newborns into the gym.
No.
No, I've never seen that, and that's why I thought it was an odd thing. We don't have a daycare.
I don't know. It's like they're teaching part of the lesson, but the real lesson is it sucks. You can't work out. You work out at home. If you want something, you make it at home. But I would love to hear from parents. I know nothing about this. Seems like exactly what we've talked about for years, right? Like, why are they not teaching this?
Oh, yeah. They're teaching all the whatever. You're teaching math and science, but you're not learning things about life.
Doesn't her and her...
Like the stock market.
Right.
Why you should be worried about that if there's a bombing.
Did you try to steal it?
Steal? Ooh.
Kidnappings are all the rage.
Yeah, kidnapping's back.
Did she, when she went to school on Monday morning, were her and her boyfriend, did they have to be in a fight over, like, who did more for the kid over the weekend? And he kind of threatens her a little bit, but it's not a real threat.
It seems like a good bit, though, for, like you said, if this is a promoting abstinence. Like,
that's probably
if you don't want your whole life to be turned around upside down and, like, you're 20 or whatever, you don't.
That's probably not the main goal,
18.
but... Going to a school that was definitely preaching abstinence, that was definitely a part of it.
Did you follow that?
For a while, yeah.
I had a card, pledge card.
We had this at public school. It was a
The
bag
baby?
of flour, but
A bag of flour.
yeah, I mean it was public school.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. I don't remember this. It's interesting.
Yeah. So anyway.
That's when you know the project worked, is when the couple is fighting.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He hits her, and he just gets sued. it's
got to pay child
too
support.
real.
All right, that's my weekend check, and if I do land that new Jordan Hudson, then I'm definitely going right over to Game Day Men's Health.
Yep.
Quickly tell you about Game Day Men's Health, 12 area locations, gameday.dumbzone.com. If you just mention that you heard about them on the Dumb Zone, they will give you 10% off your TRT for life. We have a little new Game Day copy? Little dusting of
Well, it
Game
is
Day
Sexual
copy?
Health Month.
Oh, it is.
Which that's why
Perfect.
it's Women's History Month.
Yeah.
You need your sexual health to be on so you can honor her history. Teach her some history lessons by getting on TRT. GameDay.dumbzone.com. I'll do a quickie here. Let's see. Man, I had a kid birthday party and a kid team party. So an Urban Air and a CC's.
Nice.
Was this your head coaching?
No.
Oh, okay.
we had our final 8 a.m. basketball game Saturday morning.
And you're not the head coach of that?
No, I'm not anything of that.
Does that bother you?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Of course it does. I sent some messages at the meeting. I was like, yeah, one of the frustrating things I saw about soccer practice.
Okay. Oh, this guy's got some experience.
But no, everybody's cool. It's just I'm not a guy who's going to sit down and talk to 4 or 5 other parents like Blake, I guess, or maybe actually the opposite of Blake because he's putting himself in these situations. But that's just never going to be me. So I ended up just going outside, and I think I saw somebody use this terminology on Instagram, maybe a wife, but I really do kind of just turn into a CIA agent. I'm just on the phone on the Bluetooth, just walking, just pacing. Just walking back and forth so that the girl can see me, but that it, just go back around the CCs. There we are. Where does she need me? Here I am. But I'm never really approachable.
You need a 6-month-old.
Why?
Oh, baby's crying. I gotta leave. Sorry. Pushing him around.
That's true.
Carrying him. Leave me alone.
But the problem is the baby might actually cry, and then you actually have to it's better with the phone. You could have a fake call.
Fake call. Could just be listening to a podcast. I'm just talking to Brunig's podcast, pretending like I'm on a call. Because I found that you can't really be just in your car. I think there's some level of lesson. And yesterday we had a birthday party at a place that was close to a meat place I like to go. So I just went up to the dad, and I guess I know him kind of well. Like, Nora could go to their house, and we'd be cool with it. I just went up to him, and I was like, hey, I'm leaving.
Yeah. So you got your number?
Yeah.
Okay. If anything happens.
Like, everyone kind of looked, a couple of the moms looked a little bit like, you can do that?
Yeah.
And he was like, okay.
In fact,
anyways,
one of you could leave with me.
Ass, grass, or gas. No, but the second one was at Urban Air. And they had something that I would recommend every kid's place take a look at. You see them in the mall, folks. You usually think of them as a rich people activity. It's the massage chair. And it was $10 for 30 minutes. So if it's a 2-hour birthday.
And where was it?
Urban Air. It's like a
They have a massage chair at Urban.
I took a picture for you guys. They had 2 different spots with two chairs. And I look like an asshole for
30
sure.
minutes seems like a lot, too.
I know. I didn't want 30 minutes.
Goes by fast, though.
Well, really, it was just like
good?
an excuse to be. I think it's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've seen dudes in the mall, but it's always
relaxing.
They're giant people usually.
And when I was a kid, you'd see them at the mall, and I think I thought this was kind of a rich people thing. Like my parents would have never paid for this.
Oh, to actually own one?
No.
Yeah.
Well, even just to pay the money at the mall, it's like, what sort of idiot? But for me,
could you see yourself owning one?
No, that feels a little bit too
like you're sitting watching TV in that.
Yeah, it needs to be a treat.
I think my father-in-law has one in their bedroom, and it's very Bowflex. It just sits there, it's collecting laundry. But you know what it made me think of was, I'm sure we told this story once before, but for a number of reasons, driving car stuff, the bad radio meeting moved once upon a time from the 4th floor to the 5th floor. The pre-show meeting, it would occur at 11 o'clock every day. And we were just kind of trying to get our own little space, get out of the shot, the line of the shot of authority. And we were up there in the 5th floor. There wasn't much going on. There was a big conference room. And one day, over the weekend, somebody had delivered a massage chair, a big one. And I don't think we really thought anything of it. But some months later, a guy who I guess worked in some capacity for Cumulus, he would just come in during our meeting and just sit down and turn it on.
No way.
And that lasted, he would do it once a week for many, many weeks.
Not even say anything.
We would be in the middle of like, all right, so we're doing the Romo Eli thing, and then you would just hear, like he would turn it on max massage and just kind of
treat it as if we were walking into his thing.
Yeah, and he would do the like thing just to let you know how much he was enjoying it. It was one of the more interesting social power moves I've ever seen. I've got a few other things that I'm going to save for today in Twitter so we can get a full plate of Blake.
How about Clayton?
I'm going to relinquish my time to the gentleman from Wiley.
Okay.
I think you know what I've always wanted to say?
This better be worth it.
Is yield. You ever heard that one in a meeting? Like if somebody is at a city council meeting or some sort of meeting and they're yelling, but they finish before the thing's done. And with that, I yield my time.
All right, let's go back to Friday.
Apparently never.
I just had to write it down.
No, you're good.
Good. Argyle is still in the playoffs. The Lady Eagles are still marching on. And Friday, they had their region final game in Baird, Texas.
No say. Spelled like the bread?
Yeah, it is just shy of Abilene. So cut the show a little short on Friday. That way I could make the game in time. And those watching on video, here's the very nice Baird Gymnasium, who I heard from their principal.
That is a nice gym.
Is a listener.
Wow.
And told me just 2 years ago, it was all a field.
Wow.
The principal of Baird.
Yeah. Very nice digs over there.
What's their-
very gracious hosts. Bears. The Baird Bears. I think they're 1A.
And
no loafing over here.
Nope. Dan disapproves. Anyway.
I don't know. There's a lot of work there.
Just keep going.
And at first I want to shake my head, and then I want to kind of say maybe there's something
I just
here.
wonder if their coach has ever used it. The Baird Bears.
Yeah, no doubt he has.
It's a beautiful, beautiful gymnasium.
Yes. Let's see. I was able to shave 16 minutes off of the ETA with a stop.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So we were hauling ass west.
Love it. That's always the goal.
Yeah.
Oh, you say this is what Al? Okay.
Oh, 5:15. We'll see about that.
Like the phone says I'm supposed to get there in 3 hours?
Yeah.
I only do
It's
that.
on.
I only do that for reading.
Like you try to because you read online or whatever the
It's pretty much all I do.
Kindle.
Right?
The article says, like, this
Yeah.
should take 10 minutes.
Oh, 6 minutes left in this chapter. We'll see about that.
Yeah.
If I see an article is going to take I'm like, okay, then I'm not reading it.
Right.
It does, but it doesn't though. I think that. Anyways, I think those are off. I think they get calibrated.
It's probably
for
safer to do what you're doing.
drive like the speed limit.
Yeah, and do your thing with articles, whereas we just say we're not going to read that, but I will drive
while reading it.
It'll take
read
too
the
much of our
article while going
time,
90.
which is just spent on our phone. Like, what are we doing with this extra time?
Stock market.
That's right, because I love looking at it and be like, man.
He's finding an edge.
Look at it. So when in West Texas, you kind of want to acclimate, right? So on the way back, we stopped at a Denny's.
Okay.
In Cisco, Texas. This Denny's was inside of a gas station. Okay?
Yeah.
Very small town feel. Our waitress was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kid running around the restaurant.
Probably hers.
Every trucker in there has got a headset on.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean headset?
Is the Bluetooth?
They're
headset.
on the phone all day long. And they're just, they got their Bluetooth in. But I guess just a normal Bluetooth is not comfortable enough, so they have a headset with a little microphone down there.
Really?
Yeah. So we're sitting at this Denny's. We get our waters immediately. And then 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes goes by. We've known what we've wanted to eat for a while. Old Preggers hasn't come back around. And this old guy behind me flags down the waitress and says, "Hey, you're about to kill me." And then his wife says, "My husband is diabetic and we really need his food. We've been waiting for 30 minutes. Like, he's got to have something." And of course, in this small town, it's not like I'm so sorry. It's like, well, I can't make him cook it any faster.
Right. What do you want me to do?
And she's like, "Can you bring him a Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper?" "Well, I'm going to have to charge you for it." So we got our sign that maybe we should just leave.
You just bailed.
Yeah, which is weird because Dan, I, and Matt had to do the same thing in Arizona. And I can't tell you that before that time, I don't remember if I have ever just left a restaurant.
Oh, yeah. We sat down, got waters and everything, and kind of looked at the menu, and yeah, it just didn't.
They didn't have any fish or shrimp tacos for Dan. Their big thing was this Mexican sushi. But the biggest roadblock was that our waitress did not speak English.
Not even a word.
No. So we gave her a tip and we left.
You tipped her? I mean, how did she run?
Because she put out waters and stuff.
And
How did you tip? You just had cash?
yeah,
Yeah.
just gave her a 5.
uh-huh.
And she implored us not to. But
Yeah.
we said, yeah.
That was the one word we had in common was no, 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 no.
Yeah.
So then we just go into the gas station, get some snacks.
So
and hit
you
the
had
road.
sat down at the table, all that.
I had sat
got
down.
Your waters.
We had our waters.
Okay,
I
yeah.
knew I was going to get the salted caramel pancakes. I was
But yes,
really
if you're
happy.
now you're looking at the scene, you're looking at
Could
old
be here
guy,
for a very long time.
Yeah.
sassy waitress, not even helping the guy that has diabetes and needs this food to live.
Yeah.
She's really not going to be worried about you.
No.
Okay.
No. So I made the executive decision. We just got to bounce.
I don't think I love the move of putting yourself. Oh, well, then don't have diabetes.
Or like
Don't go to a restaurant.
have a Steve Berline mini Snickers in your pocket.
I mean,
at all
that's what I'm
times.
saying. Like, if you've got diabetes, then
Right.
you probably need to be aware that if the waiter
You shouldn't
is,
base it all on
if the-
someone else's.
If the waiter sucks, you could be at risk. I think maybe you got to stay home.
Okay. Yeah. Go get a Snickers
Solution
in
for
the gas
everything.
station.
Just stay
Cut your foot off.
Yeah, you don't need them both.
So I went into the gas station and I was out of my gum and my breath mints. And I didn't think this was a big deal, but when I buy my Tic Tacs or my gum, I don't just buy one pack. I get a whole bunch of them.
You're a breath mint guy?
Yeah, because I'm a coffee drinker. And so if I'm drinking my coffee in the car, I know I'm going to have bad breath. I'll pop some breath mints in. Or if I'm hungry, I'll chew gum. So I go through it in a hurry. And so I set down like three.
Isn't a gum just a breath mint?
Yeah, but sometimes I don't want to chew it.
I know what he means too.
Okay.
And the thing about a breath mint is it does get in your teeth a little bit.
Really?
No, like a chocolate chip, like a gum doesn't stick in your teeth. The hardness of a Tic Tac, I don't know. I like that.
So I set my Tic Tacs down. I set my couple packs of gum down. And the waitress just looks at me. He's like, "You got bad breath or something?"
Jeez.
I said, "Yeah, I do. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it." But I don't know. I didn't need this Cisco 4 telling me, "Haha, you got bad breath."
Cisco's not known for their manners.
Very forward. I did not enjoy my time in Cisco. But the Lady Eagles won in Baird. Saturday morning, one of our listeners, Lisa, was very kind, invited me to a family fair being held at the Center for Brain Health in Dallas. This was like an activity thing to teach kids the importance of like exercising your brain. You could run this obstacle course. You could do these memory games. You can do all sorts of stuff. Brooks, I wish, had a better time, but he was kind of ready to go. But I did force him to do one thing, and it's a picture in there, Clayton. Something good for your brain is to play an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Brooks to play the violin a little bit.
You just got him to play the Lindsey Sterling.
There were some other options around. I feel like a lot of kids are going to gravitate to the drums or the trumpet or whatever. I say, "Hey, look at this little thing. Isn't it cool?"
Brooks is gonna think that Lindsey Sterling is like John Lennon or something.
Yeah.
He's like the culture is built around the electric violin.
Yeah, he's got his Ninja Turtle shirt and he's trying to learn the violin.
My kid did a violin phase. Buy a cheap little thing.
Yeah.
You do lessons?
Didn't stick.
No, we never did lessons or anything.
Did you ever do any music lessons
Yeah.
for them?
Yeah, some kind of piano or something that didn't stick.
I wonder how the
Doesn't every kid do that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how you decide what does and doesn't stick. I mean, you just make them. Even
I
though
guess
they
she
hate
ended
it.
up playing the tuba in
There you go. I guess
college
that's true.
marching band.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
I enjoyed my time at the family fair. It was also had a double meaning because I wanted to get out of the house because my wife, who took the weekend off, and my sister-in-law, who's staying at my house now.
Oh, that's right.
We're prepping for the family get-together we had on Saturday at my house.
Oh, wow.
So not only are they staying for 3 weeks, they invited all of the family over because their youngest turned 1 on Saturday, which is why the reason they're here. The brother-in-law couldn't make it, which really bummed me out because I like him. He's the only one that I like. But he's a little preoccupied with things going on in the Middle East.
What does that mean?
He's in the Air Force.
Like they sent him over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So it's just her
So
and
he's
the two
worried about
kids.
more than my 401k.
I think he's more enjoying the time away from the wife and kids.
Ooh.
Nobody ever says that. Nobody ever, like with Vietnam or World War II, nobody's ever like, probably ruled to get the leave for a little bit too.
Yeah, I talked to him last night. I said, "How is it?" He said, "Great. I'm taking 2 naps a day." He's loving it. So yeah, we had to have the house cleaner come by last week, which means we had to clean the house for the house cleaner to come to our house.
Of course.
And then as soon as the party's over, she needs to come again. All the kids running in and out of the house. But it was a big get together because the brother-in-law, who's the conspiracy theorist who never comes to anything, showed up to this. And I only overheard one of his conversations, which was the government created green grapes to make us fat. He asked, why don't they have seeds?
I mean, there's probably something to this from the standpoint of like it's if you just zoomed out far enough and said, are there foods that are altered that are bad for you? That would be a yes, right?
Yeah, they had I think I was at Tom Thumb and I saw walking out.
They have like a Liger
seedless lemons.
Oh, okay.
Because I have in the past, I've been to like really nice steakhouses or whatever, and they have these nets that they put over the lemon. And so then I find out on Amazon and on the internet, you could buy anything and you could live your best life. And so I went and bought a 100-pack of nets, and then I would cut lemons at home and I would squeeze it with the net on it, and I felt like I had solved the world's problems.
Why don't you can't you get a pretty cheap little, that sounds cool, but just a little presser thingy? Is that too cheap?
I don't know.
Oh.
All I'm telling you is my experience, and that's what I did. And then years later, I'm walking through Tom Thumb. It was this weekend. Seedless lemons, and I thought that's the devil's work. I don't want any part of that. And then I thought, well, wait, we've bought a seedless watermelon.
Sure.
Yeah, those are great.
But there's something wrong with it, though. There's something not right. Don't you think?
No.
It wasn't cage-free.
There's some genetic something. Just feels wrong about it.
Yeah, but you don't have to spit out all the seeds.
I know.
It's nice.
It is nice.
A natural biological process called stenospermacarpy that causes grapevines to produce fruit with undeveloped seeds that cannot reproduce.
Stale grapes?
Yeah. Stenospermacarpy. Okay, well that's good because that's a pretty benign conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah. Coming off the heels of the Charlie Kirk controversy.
Right.
Yeah,
Charlie Kirk is still alive. We had Epstein last weekend. We invaded a country or whatever you want to call
this
it.
This does say that the government did develop the green grapes. But
to make you gay. That was a big Alex Jones thing for a long time. Was the frogs.
They're turning the frogs gay.
The frogs are
what
gay.
was turning the frogs gay?
Water, basically.
Chemical stuff they were putting.
And why do we have a problem with that?
Because it's just indicative of, they can do it to anybody. They can make you gay.
Like first it'll make the frogs gay.
Yeah.
And then you lick the frog.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, what else can I get my tongue on?
So that was Saturday. Sunday, we had a softball morning. We split. First loss of the season. We rebounded, though. Run ruled the second team. We're 3-1. We got a good squad. Last night, I drafted Dan's fantasy baseball team. We had the number 1 pick in the draft. We went with Aaron Judge.
Okay.
You can't play Shohei in 2 different spots. He's either got to be a pitcher or a hitter.
That seems wrong. I mean,
I don't like it.
I thought we want this to mirror Major League Baseball. And the incredible value that he has, he's paid like it.
I don't like it.
As a real player, and if you get the number 1 pick, you should be able to have Shohei and use him wherever.
Got a couple Brewers. Because we're Brewers guys.
The 2 guys that we need?
Who?
Kyle Harrison and Rob Zastryzny.
No, we didn't grab them, unfortunately.
How come you didn't get them? Because you wanted to actually win?
Our roster's not big enough.
Okay.
But I wanted to leave you with this. So I mentioned the sister-in-law is in town. And
she ever do any laundry? Or wash any dishes?
I've got
Does she look like your wife?
I don't mind. No blood relation. I don't mind having people over. I enjoy the company.
Who's the relation? The brother?
Well, like there's She married my wife's brother. So, like, they're not related at all.
Yeah. Perfect.
Right.
Go on.
I don't mind having them over, but it is just a draw on you that someone's in your house. But I gotta say, I'm loving it. Because she
takes care of the baby.
She's a natural housewife. I love my wife. She does a lot of things well. She makes good money as a nurse. We get along great. She's not the most organized or clean person. Okay, so it's more of a collective effort that we try to keep the house clean. This woman was born for it. I haven't had a dish in my sink all weekend. The clean dishes are put up. Every time I take the trash out, by the time I get back inside, she's already got the new liner in there with the lid back on. Brooke spilled some food the other night. I cleaned it up, sat him down at the table. I turn around, the food's cleaned up off the floor. This is amazing. It's like I have two wives. I know what the scenario guy feels like.
The throuple thing is a big deal now. It's happening.
I get it. I've had a glimpse of the other side, and I want it. It's amazing. She can stay as long as she wants.
I wonder with the throuple thing if it often is just one of the women's doing all the stuff, and if that creates jealousy, or if they usually split it up. It's interesting. Yeah, my wife has been gone, and
yeah, will one not do a certain thing in bed?
Up and down the line.
Like
how far does it go?
You know, it's like you got a base stealer, you got a power hitter, you just need
Warwick Dunn and Mike Allstott. You know, a little WD-40.
Yeah.
Who's doing what? Inside, outside.
She was cleaning the dishes last night. My wife walked up and, let me finish that. I just looked at her. You've never said that before. This is
but she wants to show the lady in her house, because my wife, there's no cleaner that our house will get by the hand of my wife than if her mom is visiting. Yeah. And her mom's going to be here in 2 days, and I can't have I've never seen this person clean this house like this.
She was up
but
early.
It's great to have a great visitor like my wife's mom is wonderful because she nervous cleans. She'll just all of a sudden be dusting the blinds.
And
never seen that before.
Just cut to the chase, too.
The blinds are white? Oh.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
She's not going to get mad at her. If this was just some friend who was staying over, she might start to feel as if she was getting shown up.
Yep.
Yeah.
But in this case, not really a threat.
She was up early with her kids this morning. I said, oh, sorry, let me sneak out of here. I'm going to the gym. She's like, oh, good for you. Have a good time. Thanks. I get home. She said, how was the gym? Thanks for asking. This is awesome.
Be careful what you wish for. You don't want to be hearing too much.
I thought I was going to dread this, but turns out, damn, this is awesome.
Let's check back in.
How long are they there?
Let's check back in.
3 weeks.
Yeah, let's check back in.
And brother's there too?
No.
He killed Osama.
Yeah, he killed.
Oh, that's right. He's in the Air Force.
Yeah, I told
and not the Chair Force.
Yeah, he's out of his chair, apparently.
Did that just occur? Like he was planning to go to your house, but
yeah,
they're like, hey, we need you over here.
And then I don't want to spoil too much. I don't know. I don't know what you can and can't say about any of this. But a couple weeks ago, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to go. What? Why? He said, well, just wait.
Okay.
I got something coming up. Something kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got that's a good force field on him, too. He could claim anything. I can't go because I just can't say. Like, oh, all right. Guys in the military.
The only thing he said is you might want to get gas this weekend.
Jesus, always Blake with this. And now I actually saw some yesterday it was out there. Go get gas. I'm like, I know Blake is going to mention this.
Yeah, he was getting 55-gallon drums full of gas at one point.
Yeah. Has your new family met Angelo at all?
They don't know about Angelo.
They don't know.
No.
Okay. What's any update? It's March 2nd. Did we just replenish over the weekend?
I'm meeting him today to get him his new card.
Okay, cool.
The DZ GSE, by the way, the location that we look like we're going to go is like a block away from a dart station.
Oh, cool.
So we can invite Angelo.
Yeah. He did invite me to his birthday party. It's this Saturday if you want to go.
I think there's...
Where?
I have interest, yeah.
It's at this restaurant in Garland.
Okay.
Are you going?
Yeah.
So there's a part like, who is he inviting you, and then thinking if Blake shows up, he'll pay.
I will. It's his birthday.
Just the two of you guys?
No, but it's going to be a bunch of guys there.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of people.
It'll be like
there.
a whole shelter full of people.
I think his other benefactor will be there, Grayson.
Ooh, wow.
It's a showdown.
You guys have never actually talked, right?
No. No, he's going to get us in the same room and just watch to see who pays.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is this guy loaded?
Yeah, what if you find out
What does
that
he drive?
I don't know.
What kind of restaurant? Like, do you think is he going to order the queso? Like, is Angelo just springing for the apps?
Yeah, is he getting some to go?
Right.
Yeah, no.
When we do the we'll pay for your meal at Cane Rosso,
Right.
and people are getting the pizza to
Put this
go.
beer in a cup for me.
Yeah, no, he's going to splurge.
Oh, really?
I want to go, but
Yeah.
just sit like 3 tables away.
As do I.
I'm very excited for the
So
conversation.
it feels like by Saturday you're going to have to tell your sister-in-law, I'm busy tonight. I have a homeless guy's birthday party to go to. Right? Like, you're going to go to dinner on Saturday.
We'll send Chris to go there and just live stream for us.
Do it like he's John Quinones. What was that show called? Remember whenever he would go like watch people, like what would you do type shows? Those shows ruled. You guys don't remember Johnny Q, John Quinones?
Yeah, the scenarios.
Yeah, like a hidden camera in there. It's like, but watch.
This guy can't read. Why are you being mean to him?
Angelo tells him he's a millionaire.
So I clearly I'm not good at this. Can I take Brooks or should I not?
Absolutely take him.
I think a public place, you're a lot more. I wouldn't give Angelo a ride with his buddy.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll report back.
You should.
Next week's weekend check, Angelo's birthday party.
All right. We already got a pre-Ken check.
I love it.
And we could say that was brought to us by Trident Access. What is their real name? I just know them as Trident Garage Doors because they've come out and they've done the tune-up. The tune-up special. That was back then. Right now, though, they would like you to service your garage door. Springs, opener, the track, maybe your weather stripping.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. We have a lot of we have a leaf problem, and our garage door needs some weather stripping work. Like wind blows, and all of a sudden, even with the garage door closed, there's a bunch of leaf in the garage.
Sometimes it becomes noisier.
Yeah.
Over time, it'll stick. So give them a call, Trident Access Services. The call would be 512-1212.
And the website, txtrident.com. Jeremy, veteran.
Good dude.
Good dude. First responder, veteran owned. The gates as well. If you got a gate situation you're looking, I might have to hit him up about that. And to do that, I'm going to go to txtrident.com. Gates.
Wonder if they could put
doors,
a
whatever
mini
you
gate
need.
in your house.
Okay, talk me through that.
I don't know. We're now competing with one-day doors, perhaps, but
Yeah, at the end, what is a door but a mini gate?
I could see like a retractable dog gate.
where do they do dog doors?
I see where your head's at, Dan.
Well, their main thing, I think,
They
is
do
garage
access.
doors. Yeah, they will help you access whatever it is that you need to access. And then you can have more success when you access Trident.
From the wonderful world of sports, Radio Sports Scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Jerry was on the bus. We're going to hear lots of audio from Jerry and his annual media extravaganza on the Cowboys bus. I think it's better than like a little school bus. I think it's like a major. Is it like a touring?
Yeah.
Like it when he said he was talking on the bus about it. He said, "I got a spread in here." I mean, it sounds like Air Force One. It's the Air Force One of bus, right? Like it's probably way better than anything Prophets and Outlaws is driving around.
Yeah, I don't know. Those
He's
guys have
Jerry
had some,
Jones.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's you've probably
Like way better than the Rolling Stones bus. He's Jerry Jones.
That I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it is a bus, but I think it's The hospitality is flowing.
Way better than the Bang
I
Bus.
think they probably hook you up with a little beverage when you get on there. If you're a media, let's just all hang out, have a beer.
But first, don't you have better audio you wanted to make sure we get in?
Yeah, I mean, I played for you guys last week that Shoddy sat down with Rich Eisen at the Combine, and this is where we got this.
How did you find being in HC for the first time? You know, obviously you've been around coaching, you know what it is. We've already established that. But being in HC for the Dallas Cowboys for the first, and what'd you learn about Dak as the HC? Obviously you were around
And he's
him
not like
before being the HC.
he's not stopping him down, right? He's just rolling with it. Like,
Of course, yeah.
of course, you call me the HC.
So
That's
me. So this interview was only about 15 minutes. I say only, that's standard. But the surprising thing is that it involves Coach Shoddy crying.
so. I'd say if it involves crying, you would not associate that with 15 minutes.
45 an hour?
Maybe
that's what I'm
kinda
saying.
Really dive into things. You really get into
This is
but not like we're Peppy. Got to move it along. Hey, make sure we get the cry in before the break.
Hey, because Chris Carter's coming up next.
Yeah.
Like that's the sort of thing that we're doing here. Hey, I got Frank Caliendo.
And it's the Combine. It's not. It's you're in the den or you're in a real comfortable place where you kind of
filming a documentary.
Yeah.
No, like so when I saw the headline, I'm like, all right. It's a bit of a weird one. So I don't really follow Rich Eisen's career, his work. He's certainly accomplished a lot. I think I've slotted him before as a guy that I don't think I'd like speaking to. He's not Oberman, but I do think he considers himself a bit above the average person, like in a way that I think is a little bit more than what I would want to deal with. It's kind of an East Coast thing, a Michigan thing that I think I just have like an aversion to.
I think there might be a little bit of when he left ESPN for the NFL Network, which didn't exist. I feel like there was a lot of criticism out there on what an idiot Rich Eisen was.
Well, good for him. I mean,
but him realizing, the NFL, that's some deep pockets there.
They'll always need a straight man. He's very, very good. I just kind of think he's a little bit why Hillary lost.
Okay.
A little bit like I think he thinks he's like I bet he likes plays. That's a good way to put it. So he also
loves Hamilton.
I guess is doing the move where he's had a longtime producer that he is going to try to make an on-air talent. So the last question of this interview, this is 13 minutes in, we're going to welcome in the production guy, younger guy, maybe my age. I say my age, younger than Rich Eisen, black guy, and he's going to sit down. He's just walking by, and he's got a question for Shoddy.
You got a quick question for the coach before I let him go?
I do, not in all 22 or anything like that, Coach. It's more about you.
Okay.
I know you got your first gig in 97, 28 years it took you to get to this point. Like, personally, how did that make you feel? Was the validation, the fact that you put in all this hard work, and I'm sure there were jobs that passed you by that you didn't get.
Are you trying to get him to cry?
Well, no, I think he's trying to take your job because I would rather talk to you actually than Rich.
Well, let's talk about it.
Well, he's a bona fide Cowboy fan. Yeah. I thought you'd get that.
But it is a great question.
Okay.
And
it actually isn't a bad question. It's interesting, like because I think the Shoddy thing we're most interested in is like, did you think you were going to be a head coach? He didn't. But you can kind of hear Rich doing the annoying thing where his partner is asking a question. He's, look at you, little buddy, asking a question. Look at you.
That's for you guys to say. But here's what I would say. I thought it had passed me by. Really? I really did. Yep. I think when we won the division in Seattle in 2020, and we set the record for most points scored in franchise history, and Pete and I kind of agreed to go our separate ways, which happens in this business. And I wasn't getting looks from other teams. I kind of thought it had passed me by.
Okay, so interesting answer with a peppering of, hey, I was actually awesome.
Yeah, I kind of want to look that up. It's probably true.
Oh, I've tried to say this to you a few times.
But most points scored, and then we let him go right away, or most points scored, a couple years happen, and then we let him go
one more
away?
year.
Okay.
I think one more, but it also...
So it's not stemming off of the point. Yeah, okay.
It's part two.
That's what's up. And also,
that's what's up. That's how you get into your second question?
That's what's up. And also, I noticed that you carry a card of your dad, Marty Schottenheimer, with you on game day. Like
now he is trying to get me to cry.
Pause it, or even rewind it. I noticed that. I just happened to notice it when you in a press conference pulled it out and showed everybody. Somehow, I'm the intrepid. Is that what you would say?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
reporter that I've overturned every rock to find.
Dogged research.
Somehow noticed this.
No, he was actually out there throwing it around.
Is Shotty going to do kind of embarrassed he brought
he does
this
that.
up?
He does that, and then he like puts his hand out like a magician, like Tim Robinson style, on the cards, like right there in his cuff. Ew. A Marty card.
This card?
Oh.
That's what's up. And also, I noticed that you carry a card of your dad, Marty Schottenheimer, with you on game day. Like
now he is trying to get me to cry.
Just like, what would that, how do you think that he's feeling? What would he say to you in this moment, man?
How do you feel he's feeling?
He'd say, "Get me out of here. It's dark."
Oh, man. I think of him every day. I really do. I think of him every day. I carry him with me on game day. And good times and bads, I hold on to the card. But he's proud.
Yeah.
And here I go, and I see his picture up there.
Yeah.
What I remember is he was a legendary coach, but an even better father.
Yeah, he's a good man. And I'm the same way as you. I'm a crier.
Jay Ferguson's yelling at me right now from TV.
Okay, I can't handle it. I told you guys.
He's so
trying out
performative,
for a
isn't he?
TV show.
Father.
Yeah, he's a good man.
I don't think you can start crying.
What I remember is he was a legendary coach, but an even better father.
Did he die 2 weeks ago?
But if somebody brings up, "Hey, I'm going to say something," I think you might cry if I say it. That
usually you don't cry.
Yeah, that it's I'm going to sneeze type thing. I don't know. It's somehow it. But for him, he's like, "Oh, actually, I'll turn it on."
And let's not put words in his mouth. Why don't you make the playoffs first before you think he's proud?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. This is an NFL head coach.
I'm with Blake. Yeah, you're proud that you snowed somebody, an old man who's actually got a bunch of audio. He spoke on a bus. It'll be brought to us by Flooring Direct DFW. Don't know if Flooring Direct could do the flooring on a bus.
I bet they could.
I bet they could on a real nice bus like Jerry's, yeah.
I bet they absolutely could.
Anyway, they could at your house, and you don't have to go anywhere. They will come to you at Flooring Direct DFW. Direct to you. FlooringDirectDFW.com/DZ, I believe is the website. 972-449-9456. They're very excited about their 36 months no interest financing. Free financing until 2029. You can get your entire flooring project for less than $200 a month. That is real. So have them come out to your house, bring the store to you, and show you the hottest flooring styles right in the comfort of your home. You'll sit back on your massage chair, and they'll be like, "You think that style's hot?" Bing!
It gets even hotter.
They'll throw another one at you, and you're like, "Slow down. Slow down." 5-star installation package. They move your shit. They'll move your. Why did I have to say the bad word?
It's
there?
okay. Getting
I
new
didn't need
floors
to be
is
like
awesome.
that.
It's like
they move your stuff. I just know somebody who got their floors done by an inferior company. They were bitching that they had to pay a moving company to take their furniture away. Flooring Direct DFW does that for you. So that's really what I got to say about that. Oh, and I got this. We're going to time her up. Time her up. I got the Prophets and Outlaws right here. Let's go.
Our pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
Close.
Been closer.
That's what she said. We now go to Jerry on the bus. A main topic. The main topic probably was George Pickens and his, the franchise tag they are throwing on him. Jerry will spin everything positive. Franchise tags are great.
As far as negotiation of terms and length of terms, we've had several outstanding players that have played under the franchise tag, including Dak, to be specific. I think Lawrence, and I'd need my notes to go through any others, but we've got a great track record of working with players through this time.
We have a number of players. I could name those two. I'll have to check my notes on the other ones. But again, the franchise tag is great. You're going to love it, Jenks. It's kind of an honor.
So often when we've done franchise, we get long-term deals done. That's a lot of confidence there. We really get a lot of deals done because we want them to be a part of the future beyond the franchise year, for it to be there. We've even gone as far as...
Like they wouldn't franchise you if they didn't want you, he said.
That we basically have franchise like Dak twice. And so there's no question. That's why I'm trying to be real clear. Without a question, this is an expression on our part of what kind of person we think he is, what kind of player we think he is. I think that in its own way says a lot right there.
See, he's framing it as, without question, the way, by putting a tag on you, it's showing how much we actually adore and love you. It means we want you beyond now. You could frame it that way. You could also frame it as, not quite sure, show us again. Not quite sure you're that good of a quarterback, Dak. I'm going to throw the tag on you, and let's just see if we are positive by this year. At the end of the George Pickens year, I want to give you a lot of money, but, you didn't go to meetings some, and you kind of held it together. Had a really good year. There was, there was issues. There was cracks in the dam. Let's see it again. That's another way you could view it. And that's probably the way that it's viewed by the player.
That's definitely the way that it's viewed by the player, especially if there's somebody who is being held back by one thing or another that they feel that they can prove and make it be asked and answered. And in his case, it's like behavior. Because there would be no question. I mean, I guess, everybody, if you're a Cowboy, there's some debate. But like George Pickens getting an extension from anybody was up in the air 18 months ago. And so in his mind, he's like, yeah, I've already done that, asked and answered. It is interesting to me from just a league mechanism standpoint that it's like the guys who the franchise tag is going to drive the craziest that are always being considered for the franchise tag, because it's the guys you are like, man, I don't know that I really want to sign up for a few years of that, and then you do it and it makes them crazier, and it's just this weird strategy. It's a tricky thing, because with a quarterback, you're like, all right, they're going to be here. We just need to work this out. You'll take them even if they get hurt usually. But like in this case, if George Pickens went out there and broke his leg, Michael Gallup aside, they're not going to come back and offer him $28 million next year.
Well, because of Michael Gallup. That's the most recent thing they remember, and they won't do it because of that. And yeah, receivers, that's a thing. They can lose that step very quickly. A quarterback can have a horrible injury, yet it doesn't mean anything in the long run. Tom Brady came back. Dak came back. But yeah, that's why the receiver thing. $27 million is pretty sweet though. And I remember that's kind of how DeMarcus Lawrence took it, as I recall, when he got the tag slapped on him at first. He was like, "Are you kidding? That's awesome. I never thought I would make this much in 1 year." And then they got the full thing done the next year. He also had there was some laughing, there was some fun, and there was some fun when he talked about how smooth he wanted this whole process to be with George Pickens in the long run.
I want our George Pickens relationship to be all honey.
Honey and money.
Very, very, well, that's good. I didn't say that because it sounds like I'm joking, but boy, that's pretty good. But seriously, I want it very clear that I can't tell you how positive we feel about him, and I would hope that our fans would look and say, that's a lot of money they're putting out there relative to 6 months ago. And you say, well, but you could put more out there. Well, let's all give some credit over here to how we each should be managing this.
Don't know really what he meant at the end there, except
No,
I think
lost me a little.
I think he's trying to say, hey, I think the fans should look at us right now and say even the franchise tag's a lot of money. Let's not S all over that when we start criticizing the Cowboys for not giving him a long-term contract. Let's remember that $27 million is a lot. I would say this, after going through this whole thing, this is like over an hour on the bus, and we're going to hear more of it, but talking about free agency and blah, 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 and what are we going to do, and we're going to be more aggressive now, and this and that. To me, the unspoken thing, and not one person on this bus ever really brought it up, was, that franchise tag does develop into a real cool excuse that I can't do anything in free agency because he's counting $27 million against the cap this year, where if you did a long-term deal, you can cut that figure down significantly. And that is the game that he's been playing with the fans and the media for a few years now. Every year when there's something looming, we can't really do anything in free agency because if we don't get a long-term thing done with CeeDee Lamb, he's going to count $30 million against the cap.
Yeah.
Same thing with Dak.
It's funny if you go back and read during each one of these, like when Micah got traded, you could go back and read during the Zach Martin holdout. They're like, well, we got to have money for Micah. And then during the CD, they're like, we got to have money for Zach Martin. There's always one that they are saying, this is kind of out there, but they never take the step to put it together where they can reduce the cap hit on the front end, like you said. That being said, as a Cowboy fan, if their free agency results in George Pickens is still here, I don't care what else they do.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but George Pickens is here no matter what because you have the franchise tag.
Yeah, but he could hold out, and he could.
Well, yeah. Well, we still don't know how that will happen as free agency unfolds. You got months.
Right.
Free agency is going to be now.
I just mean if we pull up in August and there's not much here, big time free agency signing.
But George Pickens is at camp?
Then I'll have to kind of just say, all right, you got the trade from last year, you got the draft. I mean, that's so much money to have your quarterback and two wide receivers.
You're dealing with now. Who's his agent?
It's Mulligetta.
Okay, that's Mike's. I knew that. Brandon has
Todd France,
Dak's agent.
Correct.
Mulligetta is Micah's agent, and both of them know the Cowboys very well. Were either one of those guys involved with Zeke?
No,
because Zeke's agent was wonderful as well.
That's Rocky Arsenault.
Who knew this is the way the Cowboys do business? They will cave. And I don't know, maybe Jerry's different this year. He claims that he's learned some things. But if George Pickens isn't there as the season starts, I just don't know that the Cowboys will, or that George Pickens will be the one to cave. I don't know. I guess we'll just see how that works out. But what I'm saying is it is going to provide them a great excuse to say, this is why we didn't spend in free agency, Jake, Cowboy fan. See, we got George Pickens. And then George Pickens doesn't go to camp.
Yeah.
So now you're retroactively mad. Because at first you're not mad because, we got George Pickens.
And the thing that pisses me off in the background of all of it is just that I think they like it. I think they want it to be this way. I think they want it to be a topic. They want Brandon's contract to be a topic. They want Pickens to be a topic. They don't really care if he holds out. I don't know. That's the one thing I don't think that'll ever get through to them, that that's actually bad.
So that
part's probably not changing.
He's putting new spins on some things. And, the money spending, though, is always a big one. He loves to talk about so this is not a new spin, but it's a new spin on the money spent because he will bring up Dak over and over and over.
That's all in.
Dak's money. You see all the money Dak is making? But I've never heard the money referred to here before, but this is going to be the negative of having 2 first-round draft picks.
I could see us being aggressive in free agency, and by the very virtue of having 2 number ones, we're going to spend more money in the draft than normally you would spend, even though we don't have a 2. Everybody knows those 2 ones are dramatically different than a 2 financially.
So that is going to be a spin. Hey, free agency just happened. You guys didn't do anything. Actually, you're forgetting about the money we're going to be spending on 2 number 1 picks.
I've not really ever heard that. The salaries are slotted.
They're laying the groundwork right there, are they not?
Okay.
5 years from now.
You're going to hear it again. You're going to hear this later this year when they don't get a lot done in free agency. We're spending lots of – first of all, we just spent remember when we paid this idiot? He's still the highest paid at his position. That was like 3 years ago. He's the quarterback. Remember that we just paid George Pickens – what are you sneezing at? $27 million? $27 million we just paid him. And then, look, 2 first-round draft picks. That's way different. Most teams don't have to deal with this burden. We also are doing a new spin on the Micah trade. I like this.
Micah didn't happen because of the agent. Micah didn't happen because of anything. But Micah was so valuable that our opportunity to take what we got from Micah was just too much. I couldn't turn it down.
Out of my hands, actually.
Manna from heaven.
I mean, once we announced that we were thinking about trading Micah, and then we got all those offers from all across the NFL, like it was silly to not trade Micah. I mean, but Jerry, was it not the day after he laid on the training? What? He laid somewhere? Where? That's ridiculous.
Couldn't turn down what you got from Micah, but now what you got from Micah is what's keeping you from free agency. Tracks with the Cowboys.
We have I want to keep on this contract stuff because it's fun. Because Dak, again, man, this is sticking in his craw. No matter what he says positively in the public, he is pissed that agent pulled his pants down so hard.
And he'll let people know about it, too. The agent will tell people. He'll be interviewed. Like, the Cowboys messed that up trying to play with us.
Right. And the fact that Dak is still the highest paid quarterback is really what's bothering him. Because probably the history of quarterback, ever since free agency got opened up more, let's say the mid to late 90s, right? If we go look at quarterback contracts, this will be a good project. I'll do this. How many years in a row, how long does the highest paid at his position stay the highest paid at his position?
Yeah. Well,
I would say it's never lasted more than a year.
You're probably right.
And now it's 2 years going on 3 where Dak will still be, and Jerry is like, God damn, these guys it's embarrassing. So now he's using Dak's contract. Well, we're talking about improving the defense here and improving the defense maybe with trades. Okay, let's hear what Jerry says about that.
We made a big decision when we signed Dak and extended him under this contract. Highest paid player in the NFL. And I'm proud of that. But when we made that decision, we made a decision to basically step up and take everything by and through with that decision in mind. So it's no accident that we're sitting here today with the short zone defense, and if we're long anywhere, it'd be on the other side of the ball. That's how we got here.
He's saying how we got here is Dak's contract is so big that we had to short the defense. We were not able to pay players on the defense. And so clearly there's more spent on offense, but that's what we did. I mean, just look at the way it is. Dak makes too much money. This may have been the one where he was talking about trades, and this might go back to the draft picks, but
I don't know that I expect it, but we have the ammunition to be good in it.
Okay, in the trading game. We have the ammunition to be good.
And I wouldn't hesitate to be good in it if it will help our team and help the timeline that we're talking about, especially on defense. So that's that is a potential there because of our really draft picks that we have.
Okay, so he's saying we could make a trade, but I feel like he's really overrating these draft picks as if you know when a team has the power in the draft and they've got 2 firsts and 2 seconds, or maybe you just traded with the Browns and right, or the Eagles have had this many times. I just don't know that they have this much power in the draft that, well, with all this draft capital, we could certainly make some great deals.
Well, I mean, they went and got Quentin Williams, right?
Yeah.
So there was a time where they were talking like that, and now they're still sort of talking like that, but they've already expended some of that capital.
Yeah.
So, they're in spin mode.
They're also spinning. Let me tell you this. They're spinning, and they'll always do this. They're talking about how great the coaching is. Well, let me play a little of that.
The staff we put together. One thing I like about them is they're straining at the bits. And this old stuff of looking ahead at a career years and years in advance, they're too young for that. They're looking at yesterday and thinking about tomorrow's eternity. I like it. We didn't start out to have young coaches, don't get me wrong. But when you got a young head coach, which we do, and then you got some supporting cast that he had a lot of success with last year.
Would you guys
that
call
are relatively young?
Shoddy a young head coach?
It doesn't surprise me that as we evaluated all of the players, I need help on a number. How many total interviews did we have?
40.
40 total interviews. And having said that, we did that because we wanted the exposure. We wanted to see.
Okay, you got all that, but so the coaching, we've hired new coaches, but aren't these the same players? Is that going to be a problem? Jerry Spin?
We've got players that are better than they looked that will be playing on our defense this year that were Cowboys. They'll be better than they look this year. I predict that, and because they'll be surrounded by a more positive situation out there.
Because they've got better coaching, they're going to be better, and this is the plan moving forward, kind of like there's more TWTW.
Or putting a better scheme and coaching better technique and creating an atmosphere of can do, want to do, that when you or what's going the other way on you, it becomes negative. And there's no question over the last several months when we've been putting this coaching staff together, I have seen the result of what happens when it starts going the other way on you. And you can take some really good players and not have them play at their level because of how they're playing as a team.
I'm going to fall asleep, dude. I can't. What is he even saying?
He's saying the good players aren't playing at the level they could be playing at because of the way the team is playing in general. They're playing poorly.
I feel like
and
that's
they're playing
circle.
poorly in general because of the coaching. As a front office, I see nothing but good things as far as what we've given the coaching staff. So we got some of the sucky coaches out of here that didn't understand how to use our awesome players. And we got young coaches in here that aren't thinking about their 401ks, and they're not worried about when there's a bombing that what the stock market is. We got young coaches that are like, I don't even think about that.
Right.
I'm thinking about football and how to use these players to the best of their abilities. Those other guys were not doing so. This year's going to be great, Jenks. Don't worry about it. That's the main message that I took coming off that bus.
Yeah, well, I mean, to me, it's just they are leaning heavily on that trade they made mid-season last year, and the idea that if they actually have an off-season, they have the Trayvon thing cleared up, I guess the Micah thing cleared up, although it's weird. That one didn't really need clearing up. I wish there was a world where Micah could have stayed and Trayvon left, and we would have seen what it was like to have Micah on his own. But in any case, what's done is done, and there's really not a whole lot of Cowboys comments that interest me that much right now. They hired 2 coordinators or a second coordinator that I believe in, and Pickens is going to be here. I just think he's probably going to hold out through camp, and it's going to be a huge pain in our ass. And then right around November, we'll be like, man, he looks a little off. and then it'll be really annoying because it'll be very predictable. It's frustrating. Honestly, I think probably what's going to happen is they're going to pay him, and they'll have a dynamite offense for 2 seasons, and then things will somehow go very poorly. But in those 2 seasons, I think they'll probably look. Right now, I would bet money the Cowboys have a top 5 offense the next 2 seasons.
Pending injury.
And then if you do that, then you're in the mix. They get close, then they come up short, and then we do all this again until they run Machota's piece that he hasn't written yet.
Did you?
That's really all
Yeah.
you can say.
Did you know, or did you listen to this whole thing?
Almost all of it, yeah.
I took away from this also that he doesn't know the running back's name.
Yeah, that running back we signed. We've got Pickens
He mentioned
and Lamb.
guys a ton.
That running back we just signed.
He certainly doesn't know Leofau's name, but he got saved on a Words with Dan on that one. All right, well, we'll get more Jerry throughout the week because he said lots. Right now, let's take a break. We'll do some MBR after.
Ooh.
Quick hit on Lucy. You want a quick hit, Lucy?
Always big Lucy guy. You're going to be with both kids over the weekend. They're going to be stressing you. You're going to need your Lucy's. I get mine 20% off. Subscribe and save at lucy.co/dumbzone. Nicotine pouches, 100% pure, always tobacco-free. Rob Z of the Milwaukee Brewers, Brian Anger of the Dallas Cowboys, many other pro athletes have said, hey, what you got there? I said, a Lucy. They pop it in and they say, what? Where can I get this? I say lucy.co/dumbzone. Promo code dumbzone to get you 20% off. Free shipping, 30-day refund. These are the best pouches that you're going to get. They taste great. Got a little breaker in there for the Apple Ice 8 milligram. That's my favorite. So check it out. Here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Duh! Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
The Dumb Zone.
Who wanted to shout out Travis and his team at Community Mechanical. So anyway, he had another HVAC company. And he said there was a part that needed fixed, but the labor would be $4,000. And turned off my heater and gas for safety reasons, and then said it'll be 2 weeks for them to replace it.
Sweet.
So he said he was already planning on calling CommMech. And then he says in parentheses, I've shortened community mechanical.
Yes,
anyway,
he has. We'll let him own that one.
For an alternate quote, but also to see if they might have a better response time. Now he says, everything I've heard about this company on your podcast is true. I called the office, left a voicemail, had a return call within 5 minutes. Explained the situation. The lady I spoke to gave me emails for both Drew and Travis, asked I explain it to them. I sent all the info, including photos of my equipment. I put in the subject line that I'm a Dumb Zone listener that needs help. They call me 9 minutes later. They gave a ballpark estimate over the phone. It was a quarter of the price the other company quoted me. They sent one of their technicians to the supply store a couple hours later to get the parts. They have the parts in hand. They were at my house 8:30 a.m. the next morning to complete the work. And really, he goes on, there's a lot longer thing where they also discovered like a gas leak that was in his, because his wife had smelled. Anyway, he says they're the real deal. They have a customer for life. You have my permission to use my name, all that kind of stuff. But we've gotten tons of these, though.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Just to know that people are they're saving people from the cold, from getting ripped off, and they're our boys.
Yeah,
I'm proud of
it's
them.
communitydfw.com and the number that you can call or text, and they'll return your text, 469-667-7290.
Hi, Hi, Rick Renner for Flooring Direct. Back in my TV days, I used to think negative publicity was better than no publicity at all. That's not the case at Flooring Direct. We thrive on reviews. A 4.7 Google star rating, top of Home Advisor and Best Picks. I won 13 of these babies in TV, but there's nothing comparing to the Super Service Award on Angie's List for 2 decades running and still champion. Get your free estimate today.
We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Boy, they do. And they're going to take those drones, fly them up top, and get a good look at that roof and inspect it.
They will. I never knew that until you told me last week.
The whole lead up.
I was last week years old when you told me that Qualis Roofing has drones. But yes, apparently the insurance companies recommend you get your roof inspected twice a year. I think that's a little ridiculous. Let's at least make it once, though.
But the drone makes sense now, though. Because you don't, I mean, if you're going to be going up there, once, twice a year?
Yeah.
You're going to need a drone for that.
QualisGC.com. They're great. They're great with listeners of our show. We've had, tons of people just come up to us and tell us how awesome the experience was with Qualis. I don't have to have anybody to tell me how awesome my experience was. They put a new roof on my house. I wasn't sure if I needed one. I knew that we haven't had a new roof in over a decade. And they went up there, inspected it, and they're like, yeah, you got a lot of hail damage here, man. So we'll take care of it. They took care of everything. They dealt with the insurance company for us. I didn't have to do all the calls on that end, and all we paid is the deductible. So Qualis Roofing, go to QualisGC.com. Do they have a number?
They do. The phone number is 817-500-9008. And all of those are interesting copy points. But there's one final one.
That's where he was leading you guys in it.
It doesn't.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
I just got rear-ended. Should I call the insurance company?
It's always best to talk to us before dealing with the insurance company.
Okay, but I don't think I can afford a lawyer.
Don't worry. You don't pay us anything up front. No hidden fees, no surprises.
Oh, thank you. I feel so overwhelmed right now.
Before you call the insurance company, call Frankel first. Frankel and Frankel. Call 214 or 817 all threes.
Let's get real. There's been a stigma around low testosterone and erectile dysfunction. At game day, we say any guy who walks in the door, comes in, and we shake his hand, come on in. There's no shame in your game. We're going to treat you just like a brother. We're going to make you feel comfortable, and we're going to get you in and out of there as fast as you want. And if you think about it, half of guys are going to struggle with these issues, whether it's ED, low T, over 1 in 4 guys are going to struggle with low testosterone at some point. It's time to just make this stuff normal, right? And at game day, that's what we do.
Trident Access Services, I had garage door bad, but after just one email wrote, could I call your dad? They had a brand new door put in just a single day. Trident Access Services, holy crap, hooray.
Give up.
Door was sad and sucky, flaccid at its best. But Jeremy and the fellas said, just put your fear to rest. If you need some help like me, just call the boys today. Trident Access Services, holy crap, hooray.
Yeah, the website is txtrident.com. Hit up Jeremy at 817-512-1212. And we learned through Grady that if you're a listener, you get 10% off.
Oh no, it's Mom, you're caught. It's This Week in Bad Beats. Looks like a young man at the start of his journey, always a time of scarce material, but he's on to something now, Dan.
It's a library find, a breast exam video that his mom checked out.
That's rough, but this segment isn't called Good Beats. And with the house to himself this weekend, he's on to the living room with Leon Lett levels of confidence.
And boom, pants down, and with urgency. This man is doing a lot more than looking for tumors.
The exam is nearly complete, and We've got trouble. I can tell right away, Dan, that is an uncle.
He forgot he borrowed a couple of kegs from his mom's brother, and now the uncle is about to find out where all the porno mags from his shed have been disappearing to.
Thanksgiving about to be ruined forever now. Oh my, the beater's stunned.
The uncle quietly wondering if this is a violation of his parole.
And a story I'm sure everyone in the family will be cool about and no one will be scarred, Dan.
Did we ever find out about mom's breast?
Next time on Bad Beats.
Contact down. Kill my camera for like 1 second, or you could just talk for 1 second and I'll listen while I do this.
Make him big.
If you take your just focus on Jake.
I mean,
if you take your contact out, do you ever pop it in your mouth to rinse it off?
Of course, I'm about to do it right now.
That's a thing?
I've done it before on the ball field because, it's all dirty, and I figured, I guess, dirt from the...
It's been bothering me all morning because I'm having to put it in with my offhand.
Saliva does a lot to clean stuff up. It's good.
I saw a guy do it with a glass eye once.
Human or canine?
Human.
Yeah, glass eye?
Yeah. It's awesome.
That's the best my eyes felt all day.
No puppet.
But my life, what was it for? What was I supposed to learn?
That Fairlease has a new approach to car leasing. Cuts out the hassles and puts the customer first.
What?
They're flexible and focused on you. Fairlease when you don't know what to do about a car. 'Cause car stuff is hard.
The Dumb Zone.
Better players, healthier players to execute the scheme. Even the ones that aren't healthy, including them, we've got healthier players that can do it. Our offense is much improved.
How was Tony Romo feeling going into the season? Tony Romo, how's he feeling now with his back going into the season?
You got all that answer you wanted. No, you're good. You're fine. Tony Romo is feeling good. Feeling very good. We had a good week with him. He got some good...
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
You're good.
No, you're good.
Tony Romo's doing good.
Tomorrow, if you care, if you are a subscriber, which means patreon.com/thedumbzone or dumbzone.com, that would be your Substack subscription. If you're a subscriber and you watch us live and stuff, tomorrow we're starting the show early, 8:30. I know, because Steve Noviello from Fox 4 wants to boost his ratings up, so he's having us on his show, his nighttime program, which they pre-record, and somehow... Yeah, how is this working? Somehow he has the power. We have a show that we do every day at the same time. He has a show that he pre-recorded. He could do it any time. Yet he's like, no, but I got to pre-record at the time that you do your show every day. And so we're going to do it. We're going to move for him. Why are we moving for Steve Noviello?
He has a mahjong group, I think.
That's why we can't?
With the stay-at-home moms. He told us that's how he gets his gossip.
Listen.
T.
We do what that guy says. Okay?
Okay.
He's higher on the social ladder than we are. You want to get to where he is.
He can take us places.
Now, this can go poorly, too, you know? You think everybody who was emailing Epstein was diddling? No. But they all wanted a little taste of the action, a little success. They were just following him. Steve is Epstein in this scenario.
All right. I'm glad, because I wasn't following you, and I didn't want to be Epstein.
I want to be a part of his elite life.
I didn't want to be Epstein. Well, every month.
I mean, it was pretty sweet being him right up until it wasn't. He had a lot more fun than you did.
Epstein? He might still be. I thought I heard he was alive.
Right. He's playing Madden.
I'm playing Fortnite.
It's that time of the month. It's time
Speaking
for
of
the
the moon.
Dumb Zone's monthly business review. And now, the king of all note takers, here's Blake Jones.
Thank you, Rob.
And it's brought to us by Cane Rosso, by the way.
Ooh.
Did you know that? Cane Rosso supports the monthly business review each and every month. And we'll have a new Cane Rosso remote to promote pretty soon.
Look out, Fort Worth.
Oh, are we going to Fort Worth next?
Look
We're
out.
going to Fort Worth?
We're going to issue a Tarrant County warning.
Okay. But until then, just stop by Cane Rosso. Maybe even try Clayton's. What was your weekend bit? Don't you have something they only sell on the weekend?
Brisket lasagna.
There you go.
Or pilf roulette, that's all I like to call it. Just spin the pilf wheel and go to whatever it lands on.
Yeah, don't forget the Pilf Catering Group, too.
Well, the MBR is powered by the Honey Bastard Pizza at Cane Rosso, so thank you very much.
There you go.
We're going to begin each MBR going forward just telling you that we're very sorry to do this, but it helps us when you like our stuff and share it on social media. If you haven't rated our podcast on Apple and Spotify, that helps us. I'm sorry. Just hit the 15-second skip next time. Thank you very much. All right, beginning with bad bits of the month. They're kind of the same thing, and they both involve celebrities asking normal people for money. The first is James Vanderbeek's family started a GoFundMe when he died.
Yeah.
The second one was Brian Hoyer, who started a GoFundMe for his brother's dead wife.
Yeah, you would think Hoyer maybe less egregious, but it turns out James Vanderbeek's family, not only, I guess, it's the healthcare thing or something. He spent a ton of money on alternative care to try to cure this cancer.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think it's like to make sure they can maintain their 2 or 3 houses.
Right.
Right.
It's not like, we had to sell the one in Florida. And like, no. They're just trying to make sure they can maintain the current lifestyle that they have as if this was a divorce.
We can't sell the beach house.
That one was funny, too, because I believe his wife, no way, was, it turns out was like pretty anti-vax. And a lot of people who really just loved Dawson and Varsity Blues and donated money found that out afterward. And they're like, hey, wait, what the...
Is there a 30-day refund on that?
There's an article here about people reaching out trying to ask for a refund.
You can't. What are you doing? Just don't do it in the first place. That's why it's a bad bit.
Time capsule.
All right, let's take a look at the time capsule. Beginning on February 2nd, Jake says he'll never put out a yard sign. I'm going to hold you to this.
Well,
you mean like
political, right?
You want to specify?
I think anything that's not kid related. But although I don't know. I think those kid signs are weird as hell. Like, what if
it is kind of like saying, hey,
pedophiles. Got a juicy one here.
Yeah, she plays soccer. Look,
does it also
here's her
show
number and her
like
last
when
name.
we're gone?
I saw a
if you have softball
Good
team
point.
and the softball team's playing.
I saw a PSA of some sort that I think was from Ireland, and the conceit of the ad was like the parents are walking through the mall with their kid, and every stranger they pass walks up and they're like, "Oh, I saw you were at the softball last night." Well, I can't do the voice, whatever.
Yeah.
But they know everything about the kid. I saw you just had a new friend. I saw you just, and they're like, when you post about them, everyone's learning about them, sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, putting a sign out in front of your house, it's like elementary school kid lives here, feels kind of like self-programming Pokemon Go for pedophiles. Like, You just build the map for them. But political sign, I think.
The South Side corner bedroom.
Damn it, right.
Make sure.
Right. Favorite candy.
This next one, February 9th. I think this has to do with Super Bowl commercials. But Dan says within 10 years, there will be a spit or swallow innuendo in a Super Bowl commercial.
I support that prediction.
Just the way things are tracking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
More
then
crass.
And then on the 24th, Jake says Clayton Adams will get head coaching offers next year. We'll see about that. I hope you're right.
Yeah, I mean, he runs the ball. That's the hot new thing.
People like to run the ball.
People like to run the ball.
Kim spins.
Kim spins, you're up to 576 total. 3 new in the month. And if you would like to see these Kim spins...
How many shows have we done? 517 today. Oh, wait, this is this show.
517?
Okay, yeah. I thought it was 517 and 5... We did another show for a certain amount of shows as well.
That show had 452.
Hang Zone?
Yeah. So 124 in this new life. And a couple here. Let's do Marshall Faulk.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't remember that.
It's not too bad. It came up, though, but he got in trouble at NFL Network. He got fired. He was grabbing butts and teats. Hairdresser teats. There was a first wave of Me Too's that kind of went under the radar. I think like Rod Woodson was involved. Maybe like, what was the Steelers' white tight end? Heath Miller.
Heath Miller.
There was a collection of dudes who got hit first. But nobody cared because they worked at like Fox or something like that. I'm telling you, there's something to what I'm saying. I'll find it out.
Was Harold Reynolds before Me Too?
Yes. I believe so. He's an OG. He's an antique.
Let's do Travis Henry.
12 kids or 13 kids with 12 women or something.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing the...
Heath Evans was who it was.
Oh, that's right.
And Ike Taylor. This was in December of 2017.
Wait, who's Travis Henry?
Bills
He's the
running back.
This says a bunch of kids and selling drugs. We've started noting the ratios here. That when you mention them, it's an 11 by 10.
Okay.
And then finally, you've done this one a lot, but I love it. Allison Williams.
Allison Williams, the actress, had her breakout role, if you will, on the show Girls, where she was getting her back box eaten. Introducing that sex act to many in the mainstream.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
And her dad is, of course, on TV and stuff.
Yeah, you can't lie about that one, buddy.
Yeah.
Who's he?
Brian Williams.
Oh.
As
but she's just the best.
Asshole was being eaten.
Can't lie about that one.
That wouldn't bother you, right? If that's
sparks were
if your
flying.
daughter ended up being an actress, and that's just part of the acting, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be weird to
Unvivid.
be concerned about her sex acts if they weren't acting. You know, that's not. I just don't think that's something.
Yeah, how would you know?
Yeah, like you're like, oh, I don't
Then
know
you'd
about
be
that.
more
Come on,
concerned,
eat her
probably.
pussy, not her. Like, what do you? Do you know what I mean? Like, you would never think about it in a way where you would
Be a
judge
gentleman.
it. Yeah, so I would just say I would steer clear of the whole thing and have no opinion on it at all, other than pride.
Well, there's definitely not.
Just pride.
We were talking earlier about like teaching you the right stuff in school. Like they ain't teaching you.
Oh God, no.
Like first of all, just the terminology of eating it. That's probably going to cause some problems.
Yeah. No, I think that and Trump and Billy Bush both have anatomical direction issues that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Jeez, your crew's hot.
Grab them by the. Yeah, no, it should be more of a. What should they say?
What did he say?
Clean it. More of a clean it.
More
That's
of a
good.
Paint it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of.
Yeah. Moved on her like a bitch. Is that what he said?
Yeah, I
Moved on her like a bitch.
My favorite part. All right, additions to list, anchored phrases. We've got, I'll give you one of the word, Alec.
Yeah, no dumb Alex out
Nope.
here.
Iota. Rue.
3 iotas. Rue the
You
day.
Take 2 back.
Asunder.
God, I swear to God, 2023, you're going to rue the year.
What's asunder?
Thrown asunder.
And statutory. And then shortened words. We had Soupy for Super Bowl.
Oh, my God, I forgot.
Sam Darnold gave us that one. Kim. Your team chemistry. Your Kim's high right now.
Kim's so high.
An Argyle kid gave us that one. And then TCAP.
Kim was off. The TCAP is to catch a predator.
That's right.
Found that out in the documentary.
They're still alive, huh?
Ooh, great. A new list.
I'm going to just run through these. Bunch of olds that are still alive. Fran Tarkenton, Don Cherry, Don Brokaw, Lenny Dykstra, Judy Bloom, Yoko Ono, Tom Osborne, Rupert Holmes, Phil Knight, and Ralph Nader.
That's a good list.
Tom Brokaw.
Yeah, I was a little confused.
I say, okay.
Well, I don't know if you have it written right or
no.
You probably don't know who Tom Brokaw is.
That makes more sense.
He was mentioned in the Epstein files pretty heavily, being part of a secret society. Not like any direct,
girl stuff.
Babies. Yeah.
My goal for this list is for someone on the list to die before we get to the MBR.
Like
how exciting that'll be.
Yeah.
So take that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
So generally we get these people during birthdays. You need them to die within a month of their birthday.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It'd be great.
It would make us look like smart, right?
Yeah.
Dan fights with his wife.
This
we
wasn't
don't do this much anymore.
No, we don't, and it makes me sad. I wish you would fight more. But that means you would have to care first.
Big problem.
And this one, it was not really a fight, but it was kind of just an altercation almost about TC's park job at your house.
Well, I heard about it enough to call it a fight. I heard about it when I called home. There's that car sitting out there.
We put it out, and yeah, here's a picture of it for those interested.
A little far off the curb for sure.
But not egregious.
But also it's right in front of the house, and the dogs would just sit in the window. You could see the picture there of the window. She had to close the blinds because the dogs would bark at it all day because there was never a car out there,
We put this on social media, and I
And
feel
then,
like it was 50-50.
Then he parked like right in front. So now how does the mailman got to? You could have just gone right past the mailbox. You'd have been great.
At a minimum, it is clearly true that when he parked the car, he wasn't thinking about anything else other than parking the car. There was no consideration.
The closest place where he could walk the least amount of steps to get back. That was his thought.
Sure.
I respect it.
All right, why Hillary lost. We take account of these, and then during the MBR, we set it in front of the council, and then it gets voted in by Jake. Why Hillary lost. These are from 2023. The all-woman flyover for the Super Bowl.
What are we doing? Look, they can fly him too.
And then they teased a special guest performing with Rihanna. She was pregnant at the time. It was a little baby. I don't think I need your approval. Those are in. February 9th, people who are into Wicked.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of Rich Eisen-y, they like plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked.
And then Brian Williams.
Yeah, big time.
Okay.
He's the news. He's the news guy that when I think of what sucks about the country, he's who I think of.
Like, you think he should not have been ousted?
Brian Williams?
Yeah.
No, I think he should have been ousted and then not allowed to do the news anymore.
Oh.
Yet he's not only still does the news, it's just like people don't eat. I mean, that's like a pretty basic thing at your job.
Because he's not the guy.
News.
Right, but he didn't have the red button that would lock his door and trap the intern inside.
Matt Lauer was the one with the rape button. But Brian Williams is just indicative of that whole Aaron Sorkin newsroom.
How big I am.
I am the story type guy. And
I took heat. I took fire.
Right. I was on the chopper.
Just say that you just read the news. You just say what happens.
Right. Be good at that.
And you look nice.
Mhm.
You
Read
know,
some
you're an
spots.
attractive guy.
You can read.
But-
All right, this is kind of a Dan list. Dan hates this in movies, or just movie inconsistencies. The first one we had was throwing a whiskey glass into the fireplace.
I'm going to do that at some point.
Yeah.
The glass full of water. At it.
Papers go flying when you bump into somebody.
Nobody ever had a paper clip in a movie.
Saying, "Come on, it's Christmas."
Give me a break.
It's the holidays.
It's the holidays.
Losing a fugitive in a crowd.
Hey, man, I don't know. Luigi got away.
And then just telling the computer dork to enhance that. Turns from a grainy picture to 4K
Enhance.
right before your eyes. All right, let's do this.
Jake has a buddy.
Jake has a buddy from the month. February 3rd, Jake has a buddy who sent him pictures of Jake's first play designs.
It's true. We found my 5-6-year-old sweep and screen passes. The X's and O's savant. From
6
a very
years old
early
or
age.
like 12? I thought it was older than that.
Definitely not 12. It was elementary for sure.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Even young Jake wanted his receivers to block downfield.
It's very important to springing that sort of play.
Jake had a buddy who worked at a pizza buffet, and they would lock the doors at closing time and play video games all night.
God, that ruled.
That's amazing.
Everybody needs a small town restaurant like that in their life.
And then Jake has a buddy who is deep into the travel ball scene right now.
Yeah, that's how I know that there are fights over youth baseball and softball at Rockin' R. I got a lot of feedback on that. We just need to go do a show there.
What's it called?
Rockin' R.
They don't want to say the R word? What are we saying? What is R?
It's like a ranch brand.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess. Or Rocker B. I keep saying Rockin' R. Rocker B Ranch. But yeah, it's apparently pretty litty.
I'm down.
General observations.
General observations. Let me slide this in here. Could be brought to us by, we got a bit we wanted to promote. airdna.co/Dallas Roadshow.
Oh, yeah.
It's because guy we met, Luke, is with AirDNA. They're putting on a World Cup Roadshow. The World Cup is coming here. So they say.
Mm-hmm.
And at this roadshow at Community Beer Company, tomorrow evening, you can find out how much money you can make renting out your home on Airbnb for the World Cup. So, like, if you're like Blake and there's an eclipse coming to town, you're like, I want to leave that because lots of traffic, things are going to be happening, foreigners, right? You don't like that? Well, guess what? You can get out of town and then make a bunch of money.
Teachers. There's one I didn't think about. Teachers, you're off for the summer.
Yeah.
Maybe get yourself a little cash.
So go to Community Beer Company tomorrow evening,
March 3rd.
You can RSVP airdna.co/Dallas Roadshow, and they have some kind of a World Cup calculator as well, airdna.co/DZ.
Go get some free food and drink.
Kind of take a look
Nothing
at
else.
how much you can make. All right. Sorry, Blake. Continue.
We'll end with just notes from the show. And Dan got old this month. Because he began February by complaining about the new update. And he ended the month complaining about the handoff feature and the contacts updating.
Wait. Oh, the handoff feature is the...
Copy paste.
Copy paste. Yeah.
That's I don't even know how it works.
It's a handoff.
Like Jake said, I'm hitting Control-C on my computer on a Google document, and then I'm hitting Control-V on Venmo on my phone. Yet it's still pasted in there, and I didn't want it to. I had something else Control-C'd on my phone, right? Like yeah. I don't want it to hand things off. Why do they install these things and make it the default? They make it so hard to get out of it. They need old mode.
Just tap old mode.
Like I want it to look like the gateway computer I had in 2002.
It completes some slurs for you that you're like, oh these are
there
fine.
we
Come
go.
on.
They know who I am.
February 2nd, Dan crop dusted the voting line.
I thought I did, but then the thing got stuck in the paper, and I'm just standing there within my own own stench. That's why, it was tough. That was a rough day.
I would like to start this list, and it's called "We Never Had a Chance," because there's there's a portion of society that we just cannot attain.
Yeah.
And the story that started this was Bella Hadid's boyfriend. His dad was in the Rodeo Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they got connected. We could never date her.
No. He was also, I think, like Mexican or Spanish. He was exotic, and his dad was a Rodeo Hall of Famer, like a stunt man, you know?
It's kind of like a nepotism list, but I want to call it "We Never Had a Chance."
That's a good list.
Yeah, how did Allison Williams get that role?
You never had a chance.
How did Shoddy get the job? Yeah.
That's why people are so excited about Christian Parker and Clayton Adams. Bingo.
February 5th.
Wait, what's the bingo?
Clayton Adams.
Clayton Adams.
These are rich people things that we thought growing up.
Ooh.
If they had a laundry chute or an intercom system. I love the intercom. Ours didn't work. But I wanted it to so bad.
And you had them new?
No.
Because when we moved into our house, the intercom was already 30 years old, so it didn't work.
Yeah, same with us.
You love the intercom until it's the middle of the night. You're playing NFL Blitz, and your friend's mom gets over the intercom and yells at you to go to bed.
Yeah, the reason I lust for the intercom, everybody's parents were doing their best with the info they had. This is not a shot, but I hated nothing really more than hearing my mom yell my name from the other side of the house, expecting me to be summoned, Like I could faintly hear it from like the, Jake! And I'm like, she ain't coming up here. She's not even going to meet me in the middle, is she? She wants me to walk there. And then when I get there, it's, what have you been doing? What took so long? I'm like, so now when my daughter's outside or she's in another room or something, I'm like, just walk in there.
That's really weird because
just walk in there.
I had a feeling like I didn't like growing up in a yelling household.
Yeah, so
I will say to my wife, "Oh, can you get Ava for dinner or whatever?" And yeah, she'll scream it. I'm like, no, I could have done that.
Yeah.
So then I will walk up.
I do the same thing. I
walk
walk
get
up.
her. Although now, once your kid gets a phone,
that's true too.
You'll just give them a call, and it's
hit
you
their
feel
Apple
really
Watch.
weird calling someone that's
in your house
within clear, easy walking distance, but.
Yeah.
But the yelly.
I just raises my, dude, cortisol spikes me.
Just a yelling household is,
Yeah, I'm similar in that. I don't, if you're not watching the TV doesn't need to be on. It doesn't need to be on in the background. We don't need to have music playing, but the sister-in-law and the two kids have the TV on all day long.
Dude, my wife thinks that our house is a effing, just I don't know, it's HGTV show or something, or like some HBO, I don't know. There's always just some faint 91.7 sounding white music in the background where she's like chopping vegetables. I'm like, this isn't a music video. We don't have to pretend. What are we doing? I don't know. She likes the vibe, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Be better with an intercom.
February 5th, we find out Payne Stewart actually didn't die because of shrimp, like Clayton told us.
No, but he didn't die because of shrimp, but we also found out that he unveiled a Chinese impression during a rain delay during a golf tournament once.
That we couldn't find. Somebody has it.
Somebody somewhere probably does.
Jake breaks his arm. We're saying arm or wrist?
Wrist sounds gayer.
Does it? Yeah.
Oh.
Limp.
February 9th. Okay? DeMarcus Lawrence tells his wife to not tell him if she goes into labor.
During the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's busy. That was great. February 10th, Sven tells us the story of why Denmark hates Sweden, only for people to email us that he wasn't telling the truth.
Well, he was just telling us what he heard from his dad.
Their own truth, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own perspective.
Your perspective can be wrong.
Sure. Like in Salina, their perspective is that those kind of jumping jacks are okay.
That's why we win state titles in Salina.
Right.
Look, the Alamo was actually a victory.
Look at the numbers.
Great.
We got a viewer mail on February 12th. This guy's mom was getting some in the old folks home just to clear her mind.
That's good.
We all need it.
It is good.
She's getting more than I am.
Get into an old folks home.
He's cleaning that thing.
I'm on the way.
February 13th, Jake. Go ahead.
No.
Jake got mad at the nurse who told him he was only 6'2".
I need to follow up on that. I can't have that being listed. That's what I Dan won't tell him he smokes weed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, don't write 6'2" down there.
February 16th, Dan once swung across a hole in a cave on a vine, which is, I think, the craziest thing he's ever said.
Yeah.
Did you picture Dan doing that?
No, that's not a Dan move.
There was a chick involved,
You were
probably.
impressing a girl?
I was just being me, bro. That's what you do
Mamacita.
when you're 20.
While we were in Arizona, we learned that they use swamp coolers.
And we now know exactly why and what they do. Because
waste of time.
We had the brother's wife or wife's sister conundrum.
Uh-huh.
That almost got us in trouble. And then we did a couple Phoenix local news stories.
Yeah.
The first was this Arizona guy would drug his wife and record men having sex with her.
Mm-hmm. Did you follow up?
And then this guy's company got in trouble because he wore his Powerhouse Dent Repair shirt while nailing her.
Go no logo.
And then you did the story about there's a mandatory firing squad for someone who kills law enforcement.
That was a proposed bill. They were proposing to let you choose it, so it would go back on the menu of executions. But as Dan pointed out, like categorically stating that the worst kind of murder is a cop, because that was you had to have the firing squad if you killed a law enforcement officer. I don't stuff like that just seems so fake.
What was our idea?
What? They're dead. Who cares?
Oh, our idea was to auction it off, right?
You're saying what type of death they give you seems fake, or just?
Well, I don't think I think.
'Cause I thought you were criticizing me for saying there shouldn't be like a hate crime or like a crime is a crime.
Yeah, no, I'm saying how you die. I mean, I guess if you want to pick it, but to me, deciding that this type of way is for this crime. Well, what if that person isn't scared of that way?
Yeah. What if he loves it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing to decide, like a punishment for society wide. Like, like I actually love firing squads. This rules.
We find out that Dan took the bus in kindergarten.
People do it, man. People do it now.
Blake lives among the elites.
Yeah, I don't know if I could trust my 6-year-old to follow along, know what to do. I don't know.
Well, we would go out and ride our bikes every night to the mall. We'd get abducted. What else did we do?
Both uphill, both ways.
We got date raped.
You'd get abducted
in the snow.
In the snow.
Right. It was a better time.
For a nickel.
And I never got injured. Never wore a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
But if you did.
Didn't wear a seatbelt.
Didn't wear a seatbelt. We
called
smoked.
the Frankels.
Oh, sure, yeah. We'd call the Frankels. You kidding me?
Back then?
Frankel and Frankel, 214 or 817, then I'd dial all threes.
A simpler time?
Yeah, I'm like 7 years old.
Right.
And they're like, hold on, Gene Burkett will join us now on this call. I'm like, wait, that's a partner. Yeah, that's the way we deal with it here.
I'd heard on the playground I was going to get a partner.
Yeah, I had skinned my knee.
Right, you had a strawberry.
Yeah, so we they took them for all they were worth. All the candy and so yeah, Frankel and Frankel, personal injury attorneys.
This segment of the Dumb Zone brought to you by Frankel and Frankel. Even if you die in a car accident, we could help your living family get the bag. Frankel and Frankel.
I'm just saying. Take care.
Oh, thanks. All right, couple more. I was very interested learning about 25-year-old TC. I guess that was his age. I didn't know about counter cake.
Yeah.
I didn't know about...
He would make a real cake.
I didn't know about the mound of clothes that had rats in it. That was fascinating.
Yeah, we lived together for a minute, and it was a unique experience.
Yeah, I want more on that time. The guy telling you to write your goals down, you did.
You weren't as clean back then, right? Because I've gotten cleaner over the years.
No, but I mean, I was always like, even in college, the house, somewhat infamous house we lived in San Marcos, I was keeping that clean. To the extent that it was being cleaned, I was the one doing it every Friday, Saturday, whatever day.
But I was surprised to see you among the people, though, that would say, your dishwasher didn't work, and you're like, well, I guess we can't do dishes then.
That's right.
Even though your sink worked. You had water.
Yeah, it's not as good for the story, but the sink didn't work.
Okay.
It was a situation where I was...
Because you're like, you just put all dirt, you ate off a dish, and then put it in a big giant box.
Yeah.
And then hoped eventually
And then, to make matters worse, towards the back half, or like half of our second year of lease, I kind of moved out and moved in with my now wife.
Were you ever like, let's buy paper plates?
I don't remember.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
My point is just, I started staying at her place, and so I was only over there like 1 or 2 days a week, and then nothing was getting picked up, so then it was just
Because now
gone.
you're there for 1 day. I'm not going to pick up 4 days of his mess.
So it just really got bad towards the end there. Yeah.
Final thing.
You know about butter pasta, right? Like that's all he would just eat.
I'm sorry, what?
He didn't really know how to make any food or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much shit about the guy, right? But
I want to learn.
He'll be here tomorrow.
He went to a different high school where they didn't,
Yeah.
I think by the end of high school I could at least like scramble eggs,
Sure.
He didn't know how to do that, but he just knew how to make pasta, and he would just make noodles and just cut butter up over it, and he would just have butter pasta for a lot of meals. No sauce, just butter noodles, girl dinner.
All right. Final thing, we were talking about the guy with Tourette's at the award show said something.
Mhm.
And the story told us that he's kind of into this hot chick with Tourette's on Instagram. He says it's kind of hot.
Anybody follow up?
No, he wouldn't tell us her name.
That's
if
not cool.
Shouldn't be hard to find.
That's what you're into.
Yeah, how many, if we search hot Tourette's?
This one has 2.6.
That's probably it.
Does she have a statement about it? Oh, yeah, so this is definitely her.
Is she hot?
No.
Tourette's hot?
Maybe.
Like a Tourette 7?
Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know. I've never thought about this before.
Weirdo. You're the weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Here's your February.
All right.
Oh, now he's trying to get me.
Well, people ain't bless my star. Mr. Jones's MBR. People listen near and far to Blake Jones's MBR.
Monthly Business Review.
Here's Jake with the Dumb Zone
News.
All right, let's mosey on back over to that page. Ooh, this is a wild one. We clear?
Double music? Yeah.
I think this is in Longview, but a hot air balloon
can't be good.
Crashed into a radio tower at 920 feet. There's a few different news articles about this with pictures included in them. This is insane looking, man.
I wish I had a feeling for how high 900 feet was. Is it higher than the second story thing we almost fell off at the new Fox 4 building?
No, that was 10 feet.
Google Longview hot air balloon if you want to play visual aid along, and you can get some level of idea. I mean, I know that this is not exactly right, but 10 stories is like 100 feet.
Oh.
Generally, I think that's okay, right? Somebody's going to yell at me, but just imagine it being something between like 75 and 90 stories, a huge building, a tall radio tower. And they got caught up in that. This was at 8:15 yesterday morning. And the rescue photos are the ones that are crazy.
There's a video.
Yeah, there is a video. I'm trying to get up, and everybody was safe, but I don't know, man. I guess what you worry about is crashing, like the engine going out and you crash into the ground, but you're kind of not really thinking about all the bullshit that's up in the air that you could run into. Not necessarily, objects, but lines, power lines, radio, like all these towers.
Birds.
Well, that's what I'm saying, birds, but I feel like I can overcome the bird. Although, hell,
Yeah.
you hear planes get taken down for birds. That's all Sully was facing. But you forget about, I guess you forget about, and I would feel like there'd be a lot of things you couldn't see when it comes to power lines or radio lines or whatever. And in this case, they crashed right into it.
What about the chemtrails? Are you breathing that in closer?
Yeah, I think so. And then you'd have to pee.
Were you big on chemtrails during your youth?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the loose change family.
What was the concern?
They're controlling the weather with it.
Yeah.
And is that why is that bad?
I don't want it to be this hot. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I think that the element of control in the weather it's a lot of things, right? It's just indicative of like controlling the economy. I mean, I had a roommate. He's listed as I have a buddy several times in the list, I'm sure. He still to this day is full chemtrail guy. Like, oh yeah, it's government's controlling the weather.
Would we have had the freeze if the government could control the weather? Or are there just anomalies?
Do you know how much money Jerry made on the freeze? I mean, tens of millions of dollars.
So they controlled the weather to freeze.
Sure. I mean, if you wanted to believe that sort of thing, it doesn't take much because there's always
You're
somebody
right. He
making
made,
a lot of money.
Yeah. Like, look how much Bezos made because of the pandemic.
Sure. The Boy Scouts are in the news.
This also can't be good.
Secretary of War Pete Hegseth has announced that the Pentagon will continue to provide support to Scouting America after the organization's commitment to pull all DEI initiatives from the program.
So it was a threat that they wouldn't continue it.
Right.
That's the only reason they did it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that seems good.
Elimination of a citizenship and society merit badge that required scouts to realize the benefits of diversity, equity, and inclusion. A new military service merit badge will be introduced, according to the Pentagon. Everything's a culture war. Of course, this all just makes us think of this. You wanna...
Are we getting Fox 4 audio?
Yeah, why not?
Heavy reaction tonight to what Robert Gates, head of the Boy Scouts of America, had to say about the policy. Mary, I wish they'd stuck to their principles. It is, after all, a private organization. Because they caved to outside pressure, I don't respect them as much as I previously did. Paul, it's the Boy Scouts, not the gay boys.
Now, what would the online thing to say is, I want to see that same energy for this private organization now caving to this pressure.
Sure.
But I actually don't want to see that same energy because I don't really care. The Boy Scouts, how do they raise money? Because I got to...
They have to sell boys.
Oh, yeah.
The
Like,
Girl
there's a
Scouts
little-
get cookies, but the boys have to go out and
There's a little girl on my street that keeps getting me because she's cute, and she's cute in the sense that she's like very young, but setting up this whole Girl Scout thing in her driveway, and she'll jump up and down with a sign like, I got to buy them every time I go by it. It's not my fault because I don't want to buy it if you walk in and say, here, my daughter's doing this. You know, that seems cheap. Or if your boss at work.
Yeah, puts a sign-up sheet out.
Yeah, or when they're in the lobby at Kroger, I generally don't like to buy those because it just seems too cheap. This girl, though, out in the middle of the day, it's windy, a little chilly. All right. And then I got to thinking, well, how do the boys make money? How are they doing it? So once again, white men.
Tough. Yeah. Hexeth said, before making this big change, I decided to meet with the current scouting leadership to convey our deep concerns. So just roided up C4 Hexeth and a bunch of Boy Scout dads. He's like, all right, listen up, homos.
He's PC principal.
I've had enough of this gay stuff.
It wasn't even about the gay
I'm
thing,
the
though.
war
It's
man
the
now.
DEI, that's different. Isn't it?
I guess. Is it? Who knows?
You just want to take different people's perspectives, and I guess that in itself is gay.
Okay, I could have done this outside of this segment, but it's the news that's in my world. So this is kind of today in Twitter, but I'm going to play you a couple videos, okay?
Is it part of my world?
Part of yours.
Okay.
Part of yours. Even if you don't understand it. And I don't understand this. I'm not a big Instagram guy. But a listener sent me a strand of video on Instagram that I can only describe as like Japanese jackass. So play the first one. This is under Weekend Checked. It says Japanese Influencers 1. I want you guys to watch this video and just describe what you see.
Okay, so I see three
Okay,
people.
pause it. Now you can pause it. Okay.
Why are they always doing weird stuff?
I love it so much.
You have three people. They are separated by a cardboard box. Each of them are like kneeling down, and then they will stand up. And I guess this is some kind of... They all have weird masks on. Like they look like Angry Birds.
Yeah, they have masks on.
Or
but
something.
Inconsequential what the masks are.
Yeah, the weird masks. They're wearing shorts, T-shirts, and they're barefoot. And they will kneel down and hide, but then they will stand up. And like, I guess if you lose, this is kind of like a rock, paper, scissors type thing with the whole body.
Exactly like that, yeah.
But if you lose, there's some kind of a rubber band or resistance band type thing. If you're in the workout game, rubber band though across somebody's shirt, so it's around your body, but it's around your chest. So now you lost, so I pull that rubber band towards me till it's can't stretch anymore, and then I let it go, and it snaps back and probably hurts your boobs, your chest.
Big time. And if you make a noise, they get to do it again.
Oh, is that so? This guy went, oh. So what is it? This is a Japanese.
Yeah, this video had like, Asia-sized views on it. You gotta hold it in.
Okay, now they're jumping up. Yeah, okay.
What?
This guy loses, he gets to snap. But he makes no noise, so he doesn't get to snap him again.
There's one where they're doing this with mouse traps. There's one where they're doing it with well, this is the same thing you can see here. Just
now wait, what so what is this?
This is
TV or TikTok?
This is Instagram.
Now time to pull the thing. This just makes me feel like the world has a chance. This is what... Oh, this one's great because it's... They have a guy who has a harmonica attached to his mouth, and he's running around on mouse traps. But the only way the other guy can figure out where he is, because he's blindfolded, is if he makes noise and it plays the harmonica. Because when he breathes through it.
This one's good.
He's got rubber chickens on his feet. So anytime he runs.
I'm proposing that we replace whatever programming is on at 9 o'clock in America with this.
Let's make it 9:30 because every night at Channel 27, DZTV, 9 o'clock.
It's true. Okay, you get the idea.
This proves that you are a jackass. Because I think somebody sent this to all of us, and I looked at it for 2 seconds.
Dude, I asked him for more.
Were you in on Silent Library? Do you remember that?
No.
Very similar. It's just the comedy is wanting to make noise or laugh and not being able to, or being punished for making noise.
It's kind of an Impractical Jokers thing.
How dare you?
But I do feel like if you add the pain element to it, you know, that makes it a little more fun. Let's see here. What do I want to do?
Would you show your boy that?
Did I? Is the question. I showed both kids. I showed both kids. They were very excited. Had a big shooting.
The Austin one?
My only thought on that is, man, you can get pretty crazy video a lot quicker now than you used to be able to.
Did somebody video it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw it posted by like the Austin American Statesman. You know, it used to be you'd find some crazy rogue account, but you just
Dallas, Texas TV.
Yeah, but it's not even that now. You'll have big accounts that just, you know, there's graphic image, and if you click there, you can see dead bodies. You know?
Your dream.
There's a video. What? There's a video.
I thought you watched Faces of Death when you were a kid.
Oh, you know, somebody told me there's a movie coming out.
Faces of Death?
Yeah.
And you said that pretty with an excited inflection in your voice.
Well,
you're going to have
to.
to
Okay for me to be excited about.
You have to see it.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, I try to block out the false flag part of my brain, so I'm not even going to go down that road. But it is just too on the nose for the dude to be wearing a sweatshirt that says "Property of Allah." Like, that almost feels like the Rob Lowe NFL had in some way, doesn't it? Like, I don't know how to... I'm not saying the guy wasn't really a terrorist. It's just, I don't know. Like, if they were giving up, that's what they would have put on him. But in any case. Trump made a stop at a Whataburger in Corpus Christi. Did you see that?
Is this before the whole bomb stuff?
Yeah, it was Friday. I want to say it was Friday.
So I saw, and you never did this
Friday
in the
night.
news.
What, that he was in Texas?
No. Because he did another thing with burgers. Oh, the hockey team was at the White House.
That's what I texted you about the other night. That's right.
And they served him McDonald's.
Yeah.
And these are, number one, when Clemson went to the White or whatever,
that's
and
the
they
one I
served
remember.
McDonald's and stuff. Now that maybe it wasn't this way 6 years ago whenever Clemson won the Natty, but like now I have a better inside look at the Clemson spread. It's very healthy.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter works with nutrition in the Clemson football program, and yeah, they're eating smoothies for breakfast. It's very Chip Kelly. There's not crap. There's not pizza. You know, there's protein, there's fish, there's meat, there's a lot of salad. Anyway, now you're talking NHL players at the top of their game. The best of the NHL players are definitely not eating fast food.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder when the last time one of those guys had any fast food.
That's probably why they loved it.
Did they love it?
They'll say they did.
I think if you eat like robots for all year long because you're a professional athlete, and then you get to have a whatever.
I think
cold Big Mac?
The issue, as I've described many times, is the half-life of that food. I don't even wait till I get home. If I get fast food, I eat it
in the car.
in the car in the parking spot in front of the drive-thru. Like I just go straight.
You never drive and eat?
Barely. Very rarely.
It's weird, isn't it?
You too.
What?
I just don't. It doesn't work well. Like the last 2 times we've had a Cane Rosso remote, I'll eat like half the pizza before the break, and then I'll save the other half to take home. And when I get home, my shirt is covered in tomato sauce, my face, my seatbelt.
Yeah, it sucks getting on the seatbelt.
I don't like that.
That's why what I used to do when driving to work, I don't do it anymore, but I put a big towel over me. Just lay it right on your shirt.
You joke.
I'm not joking.
Okay, I was going to say.
I've actually done that.
I go towel in the passenger seat.
Because then you tuck the towel under the top of the seatbelt and it holds it in there against you.
I like that.
Seriously, it's
I
good.
keep a couple towel rag type things in the car. I mean, you're going to have to do that if you're peeing.
Maybe we do that at our next Whataburger remote. A Whataburger towel just to lay over you.
Oh.
While you eat?
Yeah.
Car towel to go with your car tray.
I want a show-sponsored piss jar.
Have you used it yet?
I don't think a Whataburger is going to do that.
No, I haven't used it yet. It hasn't come up yet, but
you should take the shot. We should ask.
Because I had to do that over the weekend.
Oh, on that long drive?
Yeah.
What'd you do? You pulled over like a human and went outside.
No.
Oh.
What'd you do?
I bought in my car. I have quart-sized Ziploc bags.
You peed in a bag?
Mm-hmm.
That's so much worse than
And then where
anything
do you
I've
put it?
done.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
okay.
sloshing around.
Allow me to represent myself.
And then you're holding it, it's warm.
If I may, first of all, okay, a bottle, tiny little thing you got to fit your thing in.
No, you don't.
The bag is big. You open it up. It holds enough. You zip it up, put it on the ground, and then
Zip it with what?
a Ziploc bag.
Is it an actual zipper thing?
Yes, this is a freezer dried, so you get to just close it.
Just a bag of piss?
Until you get where you're going, and then you pour it out and throw it in the trash.
Dude, that
I think
asking for disaster.
That's so much worse.
Yes, I'm tiptoeing the line here, but I felt way better.
Mine,
and I didn't
you
drink
can
out of it.
Screw the top on it, and it's shut. The bag. I don't trust a
Jake's gonna be
bag
taking a
of
victory lap
liquid, dude.
forever on this
A
now.
bag of liquid. I've never heard of that in my life. I've
I
never
got
heard
it,
in my life.
I got
of
it
somebody-
from someone else, and when I heard about it, I mocked it, but here I am.
That's so bad.
So I can't support Jake. So I'm against both of them. I'm with Jake on the you should do it in this jar that I could seal shut.
The bag is sealed.
No, it's really not. Though.
What do you mean?
A bag is
It's
never
not
really
spilling
sealed.
everywhere.
But where
a bag is
Jake
always
loses
making you
me
think
is that
it's sealed.
Why don't you trust bags?
That thing would then be my pee jar, and I would never ever drink out of it again. So that's
the bag. You just dump it and you're done with it.
Now Jake might.
What do you mean done with?
Jake
You're
would dump it
reusing
and
the
then
bag?
reuse
no,
the bag.
No, I'm saying don't throw the bag of piss in the trash. Dump it out.
Ooh,
and then
what if you throw it at a car next to you? Your buddy's
Good.
driving by it.
Nothing's stopping you.
That'd be great.
Hey, you pass someone in the left lane and they're going the speed limit. Just chunk it at them.
Yeah.
Piss bomb them.
No, I support that. I just, as a matter of disposal, that seems.
I'll go ahead and say it. I'm ahead of my time.
Yeah. You're brave to say that.
We could get Whataburger Ziploc baggies, maybe.
You just can't tell them what they're for.
Yeah.
What you do with it is up to you.
All right, let's see here. What do we want to wrap up with? Oh, this is an interesting one. So, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo was last week. It's a big deal. The Houston Rodeo. And they have I've heard of this up here too, where most people who ride horses are a part of like a trail riding like a club, a horse club. Those folks back there in your area are probably a part of one. This one in Houston is called the Northeastern Trail Riders Association of Houston. They've been doing this since 1982. They pack up all their horses. They take them on a trail ride to the rodeo. This is used to teach kids how to rope, ride, do all that cowboy stuff. Well, this one particular group on their way to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, 2 of their horses died from overheating, which is apparently a thing that can happen. If you put them up and you put them up with their saddles on, they will overheat. And the rodeo announced that this particular group would not be allowed to participate in the parade, which I just thought was a funny news story because it's like,
what a penalty for death.
that's the thing. Like, they killed these 2 horses. But at the same time, they're like, hey, now you guys, this is pretty serious too. You can't ride in the parade this year.
Right.
It's like,
now we're banning you from the organization. You know,
yeah, it's a very, and the guy's like, oh, we're crushed. We're crushed. I'm like, I feel like you should be very lucky.
Yeah. Like if you killed your dog, you would get way more than that.
You would think. But, yeah, this is something that they'll do for like a week. You just trail ride. Camp. I was thinking about that when I was at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, is that there's just an entire different world of being raised out there. Farm people.
Are they cosplaying?
Well, certainly that's a thing. The Taylor Sheriffinification of Fort Worth and of culture. But I don't know that you're getting up and dicking around with an animal and everything that goes into that for cosplay. That's a pretty serious investment. A buddy of ours, who's a listener of the show, lives out in a rural area, and his daughter just won a massive competition for a show pig she raised. Like a lot of college money, this and that. The pig's name is Luca, and he was hitting me up like, is there any way you think I could get a picture to him? I'm like, dude, I don't even know, but she spent like all of her, like, to get it autographed,
Mm-hmm.
But this is like what softball was for her type thing.
4-H.
There's just a whole other way to grow up where you don't go to baseball camp. You ride a horse for a week to the rodeo as part of a trail ride. And sometimes your horse dies. And you don't get to participate in the parade.
What a penalty.
Anyways, there's your news.
The Dumb Zone News.
Stay out of hot air balloons.
Subscribe.
That was a good news.
We almost did it in Arizona, didn't we?
I don't know
What is
about the word
almost?
almost, yeah, like a fleeting thought.
I feel like Grim said he'd do it.
Oh, Viewer Mail Birthday is brought to us by Fairlease. What
Good
did you
peoples.
learn when you went to Fairlease that you were telling me all about? Why is it better that they are owned by the credit? Like, what does that mean? Why do I care about that?
There's no third party. There's no bank. If you're dealing in financing...
Are you talking middleman?
Cut them out. Just cut them out.
God, I hate the middleman.
Eliminate them. The final solution for middlemen at fairlease.org, where you can click request a quote and then select the dumb zone where it says, how did you hear about us, to get that process started. But you can also call the phone number 972-705-4815. Ask for Connor or Nick. They're both big dumb zone guys. They'll be handling our customers. That is a concierge line. We still need to try to come up with
Who'd you go with if Connor and Nick? I'm sitting there. Am I going alphabetical? Have you developed a friendship with one of them more than the other?
No, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
You're saying they're both
salt
bang
of
up
the
earth
guys, yeah. Fairlease.org. All right. The 0 doesn't have any letters on it, so that's a problem. So we just use that as an O. Because the
Oh, sorry.
972.
What?
I'm trying to come up with a number for Fairlease.
Focused on you. Fairlease when you don't know what to do about a car. 'Cause car stuff is hard. But not with Fairlease. You don't need a dealership, baby.
No puppet.
Oh, yeah. Viewer Mail Birthdays. Hey, Dan, day 3 subby number 2058. Shout out for my Cameron Lowe birthday on March 1st. I'm Jeff Frank's buddy who watched the NFC Championship with you guys at Cosm last year. While the game was certainly entertaining under the Big Dome, I got much more enjoyment out of watching Jake spend the entire first half trying and failing to buy the Melania coin 2 days before the inauguration. Then he got locked out of his banking apps.
Yep.
Considering that it peaked at nearly $14 and now hovers around 10 cents, he dodged a Slovenia-shaped bullet. My heroes are Goodwill Hunting the elementary school years, Counter Cake, and Dan's imminent bout of mercury poisoning from his overconsumption of salmon. That's from Eric in Plano. Dear Dan, the DNA dumpster diver. I'm Jared, and today is March 2nd is my Luca minus Dirk plus Elvis plus Rowdy birthday. Elvis Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a first and middle name rating from Jake for my 4-month-old daughter, Riley Simone.
It's interesting. It's a bit exotic. Maybe too hot. It sounds porny.
Vanity license plate, gay or not gay? My leaders are IJB, Angelo, Run the Ball Blake, and Sarah Hepela's Udders. More TC and Julie. Always remember to never fight uphill, me boys. From DF Jared in Holland, Michigan. Hi, Dan. Requesting a shout out. Oh, wait. That's for tomorrow. We'll move that up. Dear partner of beach volleyball legends Randy Stoklos and Karch Corrali Sinjin Slit. If it's not too late, Happy New Year.
It's too late.
Today is my Moose Johnston plus Jalen Tolbert birthday. My leaders are Dan rewatching J.K. Dobbins clips like Howard Hughes, Clayton's hatred of hot drinks, Dam's numb bathroom foot. Oh, this is weird. How Blake pronounces Paramount on the 12/8/25 episode, or Jake's Ghost Tour laugh, the 12/4/25 Business Wednesday episode at 56:45. I should have looked that up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to play it for us.
I wish I did. I'm reading this now. He sent it during the show.
Oh, okay.
From Subby Rusty in D.C.
Try to give him one.
He says, know that you are loved. All right.
There's a lot in that email. I feel like there was some I wanted to respond to, but it was like 2 days ago.
It was a while ago. So let's move that one over to Tuesday, and we will do this.
Community Mechanical presents On This Day in History.
What can we say about Community Mechanical? Ooh, what am I doing there?
That they installed a mini split at my house. They came out and saved Dan's life by looking at his HVAC situation. That's
because I got preventative maintenance.
You did.
So
we
they
recommend everyone do that.
They'll come out there twice a year.
You can see if you're watching right here. Just look at them out here working on some. There's a mini split exactly like the one I have in my house. CommunityDFW.com. If you get a new system, you'll get a sit-in. Preventative maintenance is the key, though. So have them come out and do that for you right now before things get too hot. CommunityDFW.com. Preventative maintenance is the key, Dan.
Yeah. Didn't they do something for you, too?
They installed my...
I was looking at Blake, sorry.
Everything's about Jake.
All right. Never mind.
No, my AC unit went out, and that was a Friday, and they had a new one in on Monday morning. Took care of me.
I was actually talking to Jake there when I...
Some say hero.
For Community or Blake?
Community.
Oh, okay.
Not me.
Today in history, Monday, March 2nd. On this day in 1962, Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points. So they say. Like, oh, no, there's no video, though. Okay, you sure he did? Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably a war or something they were trying to divert from. I don't know.
Wasn't it
Made
poor
up story.
poor ratings or something?
Well, what's on TV?
1962. What kind
Just
of
poor
wars did we
attendance
have in
something.
1962? On this day in 2020, after 15 days of construction setbacks, a failed implosion, and attempting to use a smaller ball to knock it down, the 11-story Leaning Tower of Dallas finally collapsed.
It was a simpler time.
2828 North Haskell Avenue.
People were going and eating lunch out front.
Demolished to make room for a $2.5 billion mixed-use project. Have we checked on that? That was 2020. At North Haskell, is there some kind of great, big, giant, awesome thing there now?
Paintball or GTFO? That's so funny that was starting right when COVID was happening. We were like, oh, look at these two little cute stories. This is fun.
Famous divorce on this date. Well, the famous divorce happens because of the famous marriage. The divorce might not have even made a ripple, but it was film director, 1936, D.W. Griffith. He directed the famous, pretty, they say, racist film, The Birth of a Nation. He was 60, so he divorced his 50-year-old actress wife on this day in 1936. Maybe there were some kind of laws about actually getting remarried at a certain time, because one exact year later, this day in 1937, D.W. Griffith, now he's 61 years old, the film director of a pretty racist film, they say, The Birth of a Nation. 61 years old, he married another actress, and she's 26 years old.
Oof.
A 35-year, right? Yeah, 35-year age difference, which is not nearly, right? Belichick still got him beat by over a decade.
Oh, yeah.
Because his girl's like 26, and he's mid-70s.
She's not 26.
What is she?
She might be...
Younger?
20, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, she was 18 or 19 when they met.
Oh, yeah, she had a fake baby. She was at the gym. So it's March 2nd. I've already given you one, probably, with the Leaning Tower of Dallas, but this day in Dumb Zone history.
That was a little before me, so I don't have anything on that.
Why do I still got that playing? What am I doing?
In 2022, this was Van Taylor Day.
Wow, okay.
The ISIS Pride.
Yep. I thought we just did that somehow.
I think it came up.
He was going to put some protein on her tonsils. Never heard the word tonsils used in a sext before.
That's a good one, though. Kind of paints the picture.
As it were.
Just very specific. In 2023, a Dallas Morning News reporter brud the Dallas mayor and got fired. You remember this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because he brud somebody else, and they were just doing a callback. But then they viewed that as, yeah, but
she was white, he's black, and it was a racist thing, yeah.
Very cool, the morning news there. Kind of stand up to power a little bit, stand by their reporter.
No.
Very cool.
That's what they do.
Solid work from the local paper there.
I think she died by firing squad.
The reporter?
Mm-hmm. And then one news transition. Apparently this day in 2023, we had big weather coming to town, which the news loves to talk about. But apparently there was a funny transition out of this.
We are now in the beginning. Today's March 1st. It's day one of meteorological spring. So rain is a good thing around here, given the fact that we can just shut everything off and immediately go into a drought. So stay alert tomorrow. This is not a day to let your guard down at all.
Let's go, Coppell Cowboys.
That's right. The girls basketball team, you guys, going to state for the first time.
Well, yeah, that was not awkward, but it is really weird, right? It's not a death, but it's
careful.
just...
Let's be safe out there.
Be safe out there. Big weather.
Let's go, Coppell Cowboys!
Guard down at all.
Let's go, Coppell Cowboys.
That's right. The girls basketball.
Oh, girls.
Oh, the girls. It's going to rain this weekend, too.
It's going to rain forever.
Really?
Yeah, bro. It's a rainy week.
We need it, though.
Lake levels are...
There's always that guy.
They're going to push soccer back for another week. I can't have that.
Man, that's a life. Waking up at 6, kind of just checking the rain out line.
All in the rain out line.
They don't update it. Now your whole team is emailing you or texting you. I don't know.
Plans.
What do we do?
You're gonna know right when I know. I swear,
Yep.
you'll be the first people I contact.
That's where we are, folks.
Other birthdays today, we have Adolis Garcia, 33.
His head keeps getting bigger.
That's weird. Wonder why that is.
Still alive, former Aggie coach Gene Stallings is 91. Tua, he's 28.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Isaiah Pacheco is 27. Malcolm Butler is 35.
He wrote out a long, slow rim job.
Oh,
Who?
yeah, that's right.
Van Taylor.
Ben Roethlisberger is 44.
Stormy Daniels. He was there the night that she had sex with Trump at a golf tournament.
Reggie Bush is 41. Had a Heisman.
No Heisman. Fake Heisman.
John Garrett is 61. That is the brother of Jason. And he played one NFL game. So I looked that game up. It was 1989. He was on the Bengals, a receiver. Boomer Esiason is the quarterback. And they won the game like 61-7. The only game he ever played, and he had 2 receptions. The brother of Jason Garrett, John Garrett.
Boy, this is an incredibly uninspired coaching career. I mean...
What's his path?
So he played 3 or 4 years, mostly just training camp, 1 year with the Bengals. And he was basically just an offensive assistant for 15, 20 years.
For the Cowboys?
Bengals for most of it. And then the Cowboys just kind of kept him on staff for years.
That's your brother.
It really clearly is all it was. That's fun.
Sebastian Janikowski is 48. Was it a good draft pick or not? He was the 17th overall pick.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
But he was a great kicker.
No.
Never worth it.
What would he have had to do? What if he had who's the massage guy in Baltimore?
Justin Tucker.
Yeah, he was widely thought of as the greatest kicker ever before Brandon Aubrey, right? You're just saying there's no way.
No. Impossible.
Or do you just view it like you view a Jerry trading away a pick? Like, well, they'd F that pick up anyway, too.
That's the dumbest thing in the world. I hate it.
Henrik Lundqvist is 44.
King.
Robert Eiler is 41. That's AJ Soprano. Rebel Wilson is 46. Bryce.
She loved being fat until she lost all the weight. Like she was a big, hey, look at me.
I'm body
I'm a big
positive.
girl. And
That's
then now she's skinny.
Fatties.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard is 45. That's Ron Howard's daughter.
Great ass.
Lorraine Newman is 74 from SNL. John Bon Jovi is 64.
John Bon Jovi.
Daniel Craig is 58. He's a Brit.
Bond.
John Irving, the author, is 84. Singer Luke Combs is 36.
Jake.
Well, I'm sorry, Blake. Don't you put that on me.
Chris Martin is 49.
Rangers pitcher.
I have here Kempspin.
I think it was mostly just cheating. He cheating with the lady who put the Candle in her vagina.
Oh, Gwyneth.
And Dumb Zone birthday today, Method Man is 55. Born on this day, now dead, Sam Houston.
Probably not a great guy. If you just,
And Theodore Geisel. He was Dr. Seuss. Over, under, or properly rated? Because when you are a parent of a young kid, you're like, is this good? This seems like you're kind of mailing it in.
Yeah.
Because you're not even actually having to come up with words that rhyme. You're just making stuff up that rhymes.
It's like riff-raff.
They're not actual words.
It just makes me think about drugs.
Yeah. It seems like drug lit.
But you still have all the books, right?
Yeah.
I had them. Yeah, we had them.
I mean, your kids, yeah.
But when you read the page and you nail it, feel pretty cool.
Yeah. Dead on this day, still dead. Fred Merkel.
You had a boner?
16-year career. All you remember is that one thing.
Pretty big thing.
All the great things about Fred Merkel that I'd rather talk about, but here you are. And died on this day in 2016. I got a Kemp spin here. Aubrey McClendon.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. What's he got?
Well, what he had was a jail sentence hanging over his head from an indictment for some fraud. And then he had a sedan with an accelerator, and he went all in on that into a bridge. He was ruled a suicide. One of the men who was responsible for wrestling the Seattle Supersonics out of Seattle and relocating them to Oklahoma City. Very shady business character. And really now in hindsight, when you read about this, you're not built for it. A year of rich guy jail, you deserve it. You don't deserve the riches. You deserve the wall. I think everybody who's going to be that rich should be able to be like, I'll eat a year.
Sure.
Like, that's what I didn't get about White Lotus. Like the sort of crime that guy was doing, it's like, you'll be all right, dude. Take this on the chin.
And then you don't have no family obligations for a year.
Chill. Get your pecs in order.
You'll have tons of money still when you get out.
Read. It sounds not that bad.
And
then nobody was going to rape Aubrey McClendon. You know what I mean? Like, it was just not going to happen.
You don't know that.
No, he was going to be there with Madoff.
Unless he wanted butt play, Aubrey McClendon was going to be fine.
Yeah, he's probably going to help his
I'm going to jail. Could have watched the games from
And that's
from
what
prison.
happened on this day in history.
You could have been sitting there like, well, Chris Paul, that's kind of an outside-the-box idea. He's at the end of his career. What is this going to do for... He could have enjoyed the whole ride. But no.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.
Dumb Zone, thanks to Community Mechanical. Brandon's on the Dumb Zone, thanks to Community Mechanical. Alright.